What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? The question is, are you excited? I know I'm a little bit excited. I'm a low key excited. Sister, is you excited a little bit?
Hey, I'm just happy to see what they have. Like I said, the expectations are at zero at the moment.
I feel you. I feel you. So we're gonna put it to you like this, man. Welcome to the Gamer Section live stream, where we do this for the gamers by the gamers. But this type of live stream is based off of the Xbox Bethesda showcase today. You hear me? So today is a special day that we all been waiting for since they announced the showcase in the beginning. But we're gonna get into it a little bit more later. We're gonna spend the first 30 minutes of this program right now discussing the past conferences we just witnessed for the past couple of days, what we like and dislike and all that. But before we go into that, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for when we drop videos. It's kind of like a mini gamer section podcast, but not really. So, Sinister, like, what you been playing for the week?
Really, I didn't play as much, but except for this game I reviewed, things like that. But no, I haven't been playing much or anything.
I feel you. For me, the only games I've been actually playing is the game Chores that was on Game Pass, that
Mhm.
spaceship game. Pretty good though, pretty good game. And Kirby and the Forgotten Lands on the Switch. That's all only two games I've been playing. I haven't really been playing too much either. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say why, because all I'm saying is I'm dealing with some things personally. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna be just fine, y'all. But yeah, anywho, before we get into it, today's live stream, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for when we drop videos. And major announcement. Sinister, will you give them the announcement? What's going on?
Oh yeah, cause yeah, we hosting, got some interviews and everything that's going on. Like any devs out there, if you want to hit us up, like showcasing your games and everything, just hit us up. Um, and that's one of the things I wanted to get us out there. And like I said, like Kano and I were excited about all that, so stay tuned.
Yeah. And not only that, long story short, we have something big planned coming up next year. So next June, matter of fact, next June, next July, 1 or 2, we'll let y'all know the official date. But we got something big coming, so y'all definitely stay tuned. Y'all basically continue to support us. And like I said, we're doing big things. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
So let's talk about it. So let's go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room first and foremost. The Last of Us Part Two, number Part One.
hmm
Okay, so like, what was your thoughts about The Last of Us Part One?
I mean, this game didn't need a remake. I understand they want to put it on the PlayStation 5, like for those who never played it. I get that part, but for us that played it on PlayStation 3 and the remaster on PS4, it wasn't
Mm,
really needed, because I feel that was just a waste of time and effort. It was like all those resources could have went into The Last of Us Part 3.
right.
Because like I said, like the first game had a great story. The second game had great graphics and gameplay. We're ready
Mm-hmm,
for the third game. But
mm-hmm,
instead they want to go back to the first one and remake that one again. But why release a part one? Why can't you just remake the whole game, for the PS5 instead of like releasing the two parts? And then top of that, you're gonna
mm-hmm.
pay $70 for this? No, that's a major turnoff.
Right. All right. So, Sinister, let me bring something to your attention right quick, and I want to get your opinion on it. Right.
hmm
So during the summer game fest, when Jeff Keighley was interviewing Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, right?
Uh-huh.
He basically said the reason why they did The Last of Us Part One was based off the fact that they wanted to give other developers something to do while he puts together the uh, the other games in pre-production, like the unannounced project that he's working on, and the Last of Us faction multiplayer game. And the whole reason why The Last of Us Part One was remade from the ground up was because they want to give the developer something to do. What you think about that?
Okay, you want to give them something to do, but I mean, heck, I mean, if you wanted them something to do, I mean, why don't you just team them up on those other projects? Like, I mean, still, why go back to the first game? The first game was phenomenal, but why go back and
Mm,
remake? I mean, remake it. I mean, it was fine as it is. Like, I don't know, to me, it's like just waste of time, you know.
mm.
But
Well, my thoughts is like this, right? Like I can understand why he did it, but I don't agree with him or why he did it. This is what I get out the whole ordeal of what he's just saying. So Pete game, right?
hmm
So he basically wanted to build the game from the ground up, using the same graphical engines that they used for The Last of Us Part 2, basically, right?
yeah,
They wanted us to pay $70 plus tax. That's between $75 to $78 in the
hmm
tax range. For the full release of the base game and the prelude DLC game Left Behind. No multiplayer faction side of the whole game. And then the what it was, I'm trying to think. It was the pre-order specials that they had on it. And
hmm
from what I saw, that is bare bones of anything, and that's blasphemy to the gamers out there. You
hmm
feel me? So this is what my rant comes in. Why in the hell would they want to remake the game for a third time on a PS5, and the story is basically the same thing? We're practically playing the same game.
hmm
I know y'all been waiting for this, right? I've been teasing it for the last couple of days. Now I'm about to let it loose right now. The same game. The Last of Us Part 1 remake is the same exact game, the same exact story log. If people haven't played this game, I say go ahead and buy it if you want to go ahead and buy it. Even though I don't agree with I would say wait till it goes on sale, even though it's a bunch of bull. But the storyline is the same storyline that we got from the PlayStation 3 days. The same voice, the same exact voices from Joel and Ellis is used is recycled for this game as it was on the PlayStation 4 and 3. So it's the same exact game. We haven't got nothing different with the game. Only thing different that was told to the gamers out there
hmm
is they kind of you mimic the mechanics from The Last of Us Part 2. It's really not that much different because it's the same game. So the way I'm looking at the whole situation is basically it's a cop out from Sony. Sony is basically giving us these rehashed games because I'm feeling like right now at this point that they ran out of ideas on coming up with the same type of games. Because if y'all pick close attention of the games that they've been releasing, it's been over the shoulder third person games. If you look at God of War, the remake in this Ragnarok game, it's the over the shoulder third person game. You feel me?
yeah,
You look at Uncharted, dang near the same thing. Ratchet and Clank, dang near the same thing. Ghost of Tsushima, dang near the same thing. You feel me? So if you look at uh the whole ordeal when it comes to Sony, they are very 100% anti-consumerish. They're very anti-consumerish. And these fanboys out here, I'm serious. I can't even comprehend or wrap my mind around why would y'all defend Jim Ryan and Sony for this bullcrap, this blasphemy of anti-consumerish that's going on? If you read between the lines of what's actually going on right now, Jim Ryan is messing up PlayStation for what it supposedly is. He don't know nothing about uh, preservation, basically preserving the classic titles even from the PlayStation 1. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, PlayStation 1 and 2 had some of the best games. Am I lying, Sinister?
oh, that's true.
I'm not lying. PlayStation 1 and 2 had some of the best games. And I'm being dead serious. PlayStation 3 started declining with it, but towards the end they had built it right back up. PlayStation 4, they had their exclusives decently. PlayStation 5, we getting rehash of the same games And the problem with PlayStation right now on the PS5 side of the whole ordeal, and I'm not lying about this, I'm telling the truth. And that's why I like Xbox more than PlayStation at this go around, because Xbox have smart delivery. Let's say if you got a game on Xbox One, like let's say if you got the base Xbox One and you bought a game on the base Xbox One, and then you could take that same game and it'll be transferred to the Xbox Series X or S, and then not only that, it's a graphical upgrade. You can play the games at 60 frames per second, free of charge.
Yeah.
When it comes to PlayStation, you have to pay what $20-$30 for an upgrade. You feel me? And then you still won't have the transfer data on it. You have to basically start the game from the beginning. Am I lying, Sinister?
No, you're not lying. Yeah, because God of War Ragnarok, that's the last cross-gen. Like, well, I think it was Forbidden West. I think that was the last game that you got the free upgrade. Everything else is it's a $10 upgrade.
Yes. Like what? Gran Turismo 7? You have to pay.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima, you got to pay.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, Jim Ryan needs to be fired. I always vouch for Herman Hoyst to take over PlayStation, because to me, I feel like he cares more about the gamers. To me, he's the Phil Spencer of PlayStation over there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And this PlayStation 5 design is terrible, because you have to, if you want to put the SSD cards in the PlayStation, you have to unscrew this and screw that and do this and do that. When it comes to Xbox, all you gotta do is get a storage card, plug it in the back of the Xbox, and unplug it.
Right.
That was a terrible design on the PlayStation 5 side. It was very terrible. But back to this Last of Us blasphemy, right? Like, we're getting this practically the same game. Ain't nothing different about the game. Only thing different about the game on that level aspect of it is the graphics and tweaking to the gameplay. But other than that, it's nothing different. They kind of copied of how GTA 5 did. And charging us $70 for the same exact thing. As a gamer, y'all should be upset about this stuff. Instead, we got fanboys over here congratulating Jim Ryan and happy about the situation. That's blasphemy. Then fanboys over here getting upset about the games going to PC. They want to make their money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it's a major L for Sony. That's a major L for Sony. Like, point blank, period. A major L. I can't even comprehend that, man. I'm not buying that game for the third time.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Tsushima, I already have the game digitally through the PS4. You know, so I could play it on the PS5 or whatever. Woo-de-woo. But they want us to pay $20 for a director's cut. I'm not paying that, bruh. Sony got money. I know they ain't got as much as Microsoft or Nintendo right now, but dang, they got to make the corrections to make their place a safe haven for gaming. Right now, that's very anti-consumers. They are anti-consumers, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to Dark Zero QB. He said Sony is turning PlayStation into Sony fans. LL for the pairs. I feel, yeah, he's spitting facts on that. But
yeah, like OnlyFans. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you everything I love. You know what I'm saying? I still ain't got my PS5 yet. I still plan to get the PS5. But on everything I love, these games, I am not paying $70 right off the rip. I'm gonna wait for a sale or get a review code, whatever. But I'm not paying those $70 for those games. The Last of Us Part 1, I'm not buying that game again. Already, they waste that time. They could have did The Last of Us Part 3. They could have did another Uncharted game. They could have did something, new IP, something at Naughty Dog. But instead, they want to waste their time and resources on The Last of Us Part 1 because they didn't have nothing else to do. Really? That's blasphemy to gamers. That's very anti-consumerish, man. Like, I'm gonna keep it a trail. That's what, like I said, that's why I like Xbox more, because if you buy something on the Xbox One, it got smart delivery. It'll transfer to the Xbox Series, and you ain't got to pay a dime. That's very consumer friendly.
Oh. Well, excuse me for a minute, Kano. What? You can continue on talking. I'll be back for a sec.
All right, figure the facts. I got you. I'm gonna take over for a second. So I'm excited for the Xbox Bethesda showcase, but at the end of the day, this is some bull, man. This is really some bull. I can't understand this. And to the gamers out there, to all the supporters out there, understand this. What I'm about to say, right? If you are a gamer, you should voice your opinion on this situation with Sony because Sony don't care about the gamers. They just care about getting paid. QB said, "Let Xbox done something nonsense like this, bro. Sony guys would destroy Microsoft if they did." That's facts. That is figgity facts. It's not nothing fiction about what QB just said. You know what I'm saying? Because all right, I'm gonna put it to you like this: anything that as Xbox would do, if they do something wrong, it will be all over the news. It will be World War III of the internet. But if something that Sony is doing is all people are quiet as a mouse. You hear me? You're so quiet that you could flip a coin and that's all you can hear. So that's why it's an epic fail for Sony. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, if Xbox do something wrong, yeah, I'm gonna call it out like I said too. Same thing with Nintendo or PlayStation. This got to stop, man. Us as gamers is not calling for this, and this is a cop out because the technology that's being used right now for this Last of Us game is the same technology that has been used for the Last of Us Part 2 and possibly their newer games. Because graphically, it's just the same. Like it ain't nothing that different on that end. They didn't really graphically upgraded the game that it was supposed to be on this Last of Us Part 1. It looks the same. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm back.
All right, welcome back, man.
All right.
You feel me? You know,
Yeah, so what were you speaking about?
I'm just speaking that the graphical structure of these games from Sony is the same graphics. Like The Last of Us Part 2 graphically looks the same like my fault. The Last of Us Part 1 graphically looks the same like the graphics of The Last of Us Part 2. Nothing different.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? So same thing with Ghost of Tsushima. Same thing with if you look at Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, it would look just like that on the PS4.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying about the situation with Sony, man, I'm very disappointed with Sony this generation because they let their egos get in the way of the consumers and truly show how consumerish they really is. And people in that fanboy market on the PlayStation side are too blind to even see that because the fact remains they're going to be sooner or later bleeding them dry of money, and then this whole PlayStation Plus bull crap is on a whole nother pedestal of buffoonery because they don't understand the preservation about the classic games. Because people still look at the classic games from the PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 side. People still want to play back compatible games.
Yeah, but it said like those games are streamed, but you have to have like that higher tier to get it. And it's like you getting demos and PlayStation 3 games are streamed now. That's a major L. I mean,
That is a major L.
You can't download it and play it.
Hey, it's some bull, man. It's some bull. Now, I'm actually this Sinister.
Mm-hmm.
You think QB should come in here and give his 2 cents?
Yeah, let us.
Yeah, now QB, if you want to come in here, let us know right now. You know what I'm saying? But until then, let's go ahead and move on, man. Let's talk about the Summer Game Fest and future game showcase. Now, personally, for me, like the only games that really caught my eye from the Summer Game Fest is, I'll keep it real, Street Fighter 6. Actually like caught my attention. You know what I'm saying? It actually caught my attention.
Oh, you said yes, sir.
He said yes, sir. All right. Let me find him on Twitter right quick. All right, but go ahead and speak your piece on the Sinister while bring him in here.
I mean, yeah, Street Fighter 6, that's one of the games that wowed me, and it's like, just the way it grabbed has like open world and some of the character redesigns. I mean, like I said, they show the gameplay for Guile. It's got that little goatee stubble going on. It's all right, showing that he's a little bit older.
Yeah,
because Ryu got his beard game going on. It's like showing that he's older and wiser, and some of the dude designs are pretty cool. Like, he had like early concept art of what some of the characters look like. Even we don't know if that's gonna be like the final roster, but I just have to wait and see. Who's gonna be officially coming out. Like when we see more gameplay and things like that.
Right. For me, like I think the character that I'm going to like play a lot of is Ryu, Ken, Luke, Gaio. Hopefully they bring Balrog in there. You know what I'm saying? If they bring Balrog, that'll be fire. That'll be figgity facts. That'll be fire. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
So
I'll be like play with Ken, Blanca, um,
mm.
oh Ryu.
And DJ that tight J too, you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, definitely DJ. And like I said, I was like, what the roster? I know they're gonna mix like the old and the new and things
Yeah,
like that. It's kind of cool. Like they throw like Easter eggs like from past games, like especially since Final Fight and Street Fighter are in the same universe. Like
yeah,
see Metro City, you see like Hagar statue in the background. You see a place at Abigail's like his wrestling school or something like that. And, like that's kind of funny, but
oh
still,
yeah.
like, I throw nods like the past games in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Graphically, they're using the same engine, that same RE engine that they're using for Resident Evil and Monster Hunter and all that, right? So they're going to be that. I think that's going to be their engine that they're going to be using for the games from this point forward from Capcom. They're just probably going to elevate it and make it better. So that's really that game that caught my attention. Now, Resident Evil 4 remake, on the other hand, my thoughts about it is like it looks good, and I'm 50-50 on the excitement. It just I got to see gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't really traditional gameplay right there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that. Like the gameplay has to wow me, things like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Oh yeah, thiggity facts. You heard me. So definitely, man. Like Resident Evil 4. We sent you the link, QB. But yeah, like if you look at it like this, right? Resident Evil 4 remake. I still don't think that game should have been remade. I think Code Veronica X should have been made. That's my personal opinion. But other than that, though, like those two games that really caught my attention. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It looked cool, but it's just something that it's kind of like, we kind of seen that style before. You feel me? Like
Uh-huh.
that kind of mission, kind of like seen that before. Just like I wasn't I wasn't sold on that. You know what I'm saying? Like the first Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that the reboot of it was fire. I give it credit what credit's due. But playing, looking at this game, I don't think I would get this day one. You know, I wouldn't play this day one. I would wait till
Especially
it
if it's
sell.
especially if it's $70. Like,
Yeah,
don't get me wrong, man. I'll play it, but not at that cost.
yeah, but it's gonna go on Game Pass, so it's like it's gonna be on Game Pass. So play it on Game Pass. You
Right.
know, because you look at it, a lot of them games gonna be going on Game Pass anyway. So, but if you look at the whole Summer Game Fest with Jeff Keighley, it was going good until after Call of Duty. After
Yeah.
Call of Duty, it went down here from there. You know what I'm saying? And by that perspective of that presser right there, it had too many interviews in there, which it shouldn't been. It just should have been all about the games. Then where Jeff Keighley and them lied about on the Summer Game Fest, they talking about all them games is going to be games that they already announced, but there was lies in it because there was some games that was in that was unannounced that nobody give a care about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So put it, what up, QB? So
Yep.
put it in that perspective of Summer Game Fest. Jeff Keighley gonna have to hold that up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it was lies, and I got bored. I got sleepy after that. After Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, because it really didn't have that many games that was like, oh wow, I'm buying this day one. You
Yep.
know.
Yeah. What up,
So
QB?
yeah, what up, Q? Probably
You
still
hear
in
us?
his
No.
probably still in his auto. He probably in his audio together.
All right.
But yeah, Summer Game Fest, man. Like if I had to rate it, man, like I said, it was a 3 out of 5. It was okay. It wasn't the best. You know.
Yeah. I have to go back and look at it. I'd say the same. Just
Mm-hmm. And
yeah,
then
like I said, like the advertisement. Don't get me wrong, man. It's cool seeing the rock on it, but that ad is like that ad should have been just left out, man.
oh, don't get me started with that rock advertisement, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I thought The Rock was gonna come in there announce a game or something, or that. I know he's doing that movie that's coming out.
Black Adam.
Yeah, if it was a game, then it would have been a different ball game. But it was just an advertisement of nothing. I was like, that was a waste. That was a waste of time. So it's like, what the hell? You heard me? It was just a bunch of bull, man. So,
He was advertising his damn energy drink, and he was advertising Fortnite.
yeah. So, hey, QB, go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Hey, can you hear us?
Can you hear us, QB?
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, what is going on, guys? This is your boy, the mercenary, the gaming mercenary, the darkest hero QB. I represent no platform. All these platforms can get the smoke. And it is finally my time to return back to the brand, the Omega, the Alpha, the end of all. The Gamer Section podcast with these two gentlemen right here, SINISTERTARHEEL, and of course, real KAYOKANO, aka the one that will smoke anybody in any fighting game, period. So don't even try him because he will destroy you. I've seen it firsthand. I haven't experienced it. I hope not to, but I know it to be true. So it is wonderful to be joining you guys for this Bethesda Xbox showcase. I am excited. I know you guys are excited. You guys have been talking about what's going on in gaming lately. It has been quite the spectacle. You know, lots of things going on. Jeff Keighley just had his Summer Games Fest, and it was average at best. I'm going to give him his credit where credit is due, because it takes a lot of guts to do something like that, especially with E3 being on the back burner right now. So if anybody is really hating on it, I mean, at least we're getting something to be excited about, you know, because E3 isn't here. So nobody really stepped in to fill that vacuum and be able to bring us these new games and announcements like he did. So I respect it, but that show was still garbage as shit. So no offense.
None taken. It actually was. It was 3 out of 5.
Garbage truck juice, as you would like to say.
Yeah, basically. But only games, like I said, Street Fighter 6 caught my attention. I definitely will play that. And Resident Evil 4, I got to see more. We just saw the trailer, but I got to see gameplay. So we didn't really see too much of nothing on that. And then it was just a lot of lies. And then the last, it was part 1, the back of bull crap that we... Man, I can't... Man.
Woosah, bro.
Man, that's anti-consumers at... All right, forget it. All right, forget it.
Hey, but think about it. They learned from Nintendo about anti-consumerism, because Nintendo, they don't care about game preservation either.
Hell no, but it's worse now with both of them. But Sony's made it even worse. So
yeah, I don't know what Sony was thinking doing that, man. That shit is like, I mean, you know, I have a decent stance on it. Like, if you want to buy it, I'm probably more than likely going to buy it. Now, I'm not going to lie. Do I like it? Absolutely not. Do I think it's fair to the consumer? Absolutely not. You're charging a higher price than the original game and the remastered game, and you're taking out content and thinking that it's okay just because you're adding like supplements that boost up Joel's stats and also giving us weapon skins. Like, yeah, and maybe you did change up some of the gaming mechanics here and there in the game to match it up with part 2, but I don't believe that they did build this game up from the ground up for PS5. That's impossible, because if you look at the cutscenes that they showcase side by side, it's literally the same thing. A remake would change up certain things, like, example, the Demon Souls remakes, those games, if you put them side by side, the cutscenes don't sync up because it's a reimagining of that game. And I don't see that with this game. This game isn't even 10 years old yet, and yet it has 3 versions of it that you can play. And we talk about GTA 5 like it's dog shit when they do that, but because Sony is the ones doing it, it's all good. It's great. It's phenomenal. They can do no wrong. You got to call them out on this bullshit. Like I was saying in the comments, if this was Xbox doing this, or if it was Nintendo doing this with like Zelda Breath of the Wild, like, dudes would be freaking destroying these companies. But because it's Sony, and because they're like, oh, well, if you don't want to buy it, don't pay for it. So why do y'all shit on Game Pass so much? If you don't like it, don't buy it. Don't pay for it. But y'all talk about Game Pass more than y'all actually talk about your own console.
That's because them individuals don't even play games, bro. They social gamers.
Yeah, they play Twitter.
Yeah, it's
I'll
Exactly.
be
like
watching.
social
I'll be
media.
peeping.
Yeah, it's like they
Exactly.
do. They spend a lot of time on social media. It's like, dude, do you ever go outside, get some exercise, go on vacation?
They
I was
don't
like,
do
no,
none of that.
no, because all you do is sit there console bash all day. It's like, don't that get tiresome?
They that's on them though, man. But at the end of the day, I put it to you like this: if you look at them charging $70, they're not going to make about 10, 20 million copies of their game sold. I say max is probably between 2 to 4 million copies of their game sold if they keep it at $70.
And
So
then, yeah, and then of course later on it will be right on PC, which will sell a lot more.
exactly. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But uh, I'm gonna speak briefly on the future game showcase that we saw yesterday. From what I've seen on the future game showcase, shout out to the game devs. Went to Industries. They got a game called Wanted Dead. We did an interview with them a while back. It was a phenomenal game. We definitely going to be playing it day one or earlier. But that's one of the games that's like really caught my attention. And the Gungrave game is another one that caught my attention. But other than that, it was really nothing that really spoke to me like, oh yeah, I want to play this day one. You know what I'm saying? So I give that one a 3.5. It was a point 0.5 better than it was a point 0.5 better than the Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, I agree. Because like we checked out yesterday, Kano and I was like, yeah, like a lot of them. Of course, the majority of them going to be on PC, and of course the rest are multiplayer, which is cool. Like, I mean, like I said, there was a few that I enjoyed. It's like actually 5 games on that showcase I enjoyed, but the rest was like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, for sure. That's how I feel. Um, they're gonna have another one in August, so we're gonna live stream that one too. So we're gonna see how that goes. But other than that, though, from all the other showcases that they shown, like the Devolver Digital one and all that, they was all underwhelming. Like so far, we've been getting underwhelming showcases, and that's what makes me nervous about this Capcom showcase. Because last year's Capcom showcase was blasphemy.
Oh, I mean, Capcom and what was it, Gearbox? Those were the worst showcases, man. That was the biggest waste of time. Like both of them had
Yes,
the whole major L's.
yes, like 100% L. That's why I'm at the point right now, and just like it's better to keep your expectations in check than be hyped for stuff. You heard me? But it is what it is. It's neither here or there. But let's get into this last 30 minutes before we get into this press conference as a whole or the showcase. We're gonna get to our predictions. You know what I'm saying? So, QB, you got any predictions of like what do you like to see or what you predict that's gonna be there?
Um, I mean, I don't really have predictions per se. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
hear you.
Cool. But I don't really have any predictions per se. I just hope to be blown away by what Xbox shows. Hopefully, they show us some gameplay because it's long overdue from the Xbox camp. These games have been in development for quite some time, so I'm expecting to see a lot of release dates, and of course, I want to see some Xbox/PC exclusives. And I also want to see release dates for a lot of these games that can actually stick. Um, I've been hearing that we may or may not see Avowed. It's been quite shaky with Avowed. There's rumors that it will be at the show in some form. There's even rumors that it might even release at the end of this year, which I kind of highly doubt. But my most anticipated, if I had to give any prediction that I want to see, is definitely Forza Motorsport, the reboot, because I have been looking forward to that game since they announced it, and I cannot wait to see what Turn 10 has done to reimagine and shake up the racing genre once again, as they often do, bringing damage physics, simulation, tire wear, weather into play, and how that is impacted by the new console hardware that they have to play with. Hopefully that game is not cross-gen, which I've been hearing whispers that it may be cross-gen, it may not be cross-gen. So hopefully it's not, because I finally want games that are going to take advantage of these next gen consoles. Kano, you said it at the beginning of this generation. A lot of these games have not taken any type of advantage from the PS5 and the Xbox Series S/S hardware. And I think it's about damn time. We're almost 2 years, sorry, into this generation, and we have yet to be blown away by what these consoles can actually do, because these games are being held back due to the last generation. So just show me some next gen showcased, good AI, great CPU usage, graphical fidelity that's gonna freaking melt our eyeballs, and some freaking gameplay and release dates, please.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. What about you, Sam?
I mean, I feel the same way. Like, especially with Forza, you know, I love my racing, but um, as for other titles, hopefully get like an update about Fable. But I mean, I probably doubt that. But I mean, like I said, like for next year, of course, QB, because you pointed out on that, it'd be next year when you see these games start really taking like full development, like of the next gen hardware. Because like I said, like some of those titles are not going to be cross gen. They're going to be just current gen only. Because what was it? One of I think it's Modern Warfare 2. Of course, that comes out this year, but some of the titles that are coming out next year, I have to say God of War Ragnarok. I say, well, no, that one saw cross gen. It was one of the titles like that says it's not going to have like no cross gen and all things like that. But anywho, one of those titles is going to be like it's going to take full advantage of both systems.
Oh, you talking about that game Scorn? Because it's not coming to last gen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. And I'm sure there's a few others, but I mean, just the bottom line is like those are not going to be Xbox One version, no PS4 version. It's just going to be PS5 and the Series S and X versions.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we're really going to see those games, really shine. Because because like when Redfall and Starfield got pushed back in the next year, because I'd rather them being delayed than come out, crappy and broken and need so many patches that it's like they shouldn't have no business releasing it anyway. So I'm glad they took their time. Yeah, but some are disappointed about it. I mean, this depends who you are, but however, it's like, would you rather be disappointed or be disgusted? And see this game come out broken. So pick or choose.
Yeah, for sure. For me, I'm gonna break it down. Okay. We know Fable. I already know Fable and Perfect Dark. It's not gonna be at the showcase. It's obvious
No.
because they've been through a lot of rough patches along with Undead Labs with State of Decay 3. So we're not going to see that either. So that's obvious. Those three ain't gonna be there. You know. I got a feeling Compulsion. They're gonna be there. They being their new IP finally. You know, it'll be a good look. Hellblade, I'm 50-50 on. Hopefully we see it. If we see it, I want a release date for Hellblade too. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? We most likely not gonna see that Project Mara game at all from Ninja Theory. Um, Tier 10, I'm 50-50 on if they're gonna actually show Forza Motorsport reboot or not. They saying that it might be coming out in spring of 2023. In my opinion, I think it should just drop at around November. I think that will be a good spot to replace of what Starfield and being delayed. I feel like that'll be the best spot for Forza Motorsport being released then. Honestly, um, we probably gonna see something with Halo Infinite. Probably not much to it. Probably some more Sea of Thieves. I'm tired of Sea of Thieves, man. Sea of Thieves is garbage truck juice, man. I'm tired of that game. You feel me? Everwild, we're not going to see anything with Everwild because I don't know what's going on with them. The other games that's like from Shaolin Wu Tang style, them type of game, that RPG style game, we ain't gonna see probably not until next year. Um, there's a lot of games that's in development in Microsoft. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's a hell of a lot of games over there in Microsoft that's being developed. Coalition, we probably might see some with Gears related as far as probably the Marcus Phoenix collection, but probably might not be that much in a sense. But no Gear 6 or nothing like that. We're not going to see that at all. And there's also rumors they're bringing back Banjo Kazooie. They're saying Double Fine Production is doing that, but I don't really see them doing that based off the fact that Tim Schafer stated that he didn't want to touch anything rare or anything like that. He want to create his own games, which is understandable. If they do, I'll be surprised.
Right.
There was also rumors about Killer Instinct making his return from Bandai Namco. I'm 50-50 on that. I really think Microsoft should have their own studio exclusively for Killer Instinct. You know.
Yeah, because
And
didn't Ray used to work on that one?
yeah, it was Rare. Then Iron Gal, no, it was Double Helix. Then Iron Galaxy worked on the Killer Instinct that was for the Xbox One. But then after season 3, we ain't hear not a jack of anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting to actually see what they're going to be bringing with Killer Instinct because people still want to play Killer Instinct to this day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I ain't played Killer Instinct in almost 2 years. You know what I mean? I've been on Mortal Kombat 11 and all that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the fighters and King of Fighters 15 and stuff.
Right.
So, like I said, we probably ain't gonna like I said, State of Decay 3. We definitely not gonna see. I don't think we're gonna see it at all. I don't think they read it because there's been a lot of things going on like behind the scenes at Undead Labs and with Everwild. They're just kind of retooling that game to make it right, and then. Like I said, they got so many studios over there at Microsoft right now. That's stupid over there. You know what I mean? And then a World's Edge, I'm hearing that they're bringing Age of Empire 4 to consoles, and I'm like, that needs to stay on PC. Like, it really don't make no sense. If people like the game, you know, so be it. To each his own, but still in all, I feel like it needs to stay on PC. It don't need to go on console. You know, it originated on PC.
Yeah.
You know, then on the Bethesda side, I really think we're going to see Indiana Jones. I feel like we're going to see that today, Indiana Jones, and then a teaser gameplay trailer to Wolfenstein 3. You know, definitely we're going to see Starfield, and hopefully get an in-depth gameplay look at Starfield and Redfall. Because the trailers was cool, but I want to see some gameplay. Because that one trailer didn't do it for me. The little developer diaries, it ain't do it for me. You know, that's just me. But I ain't want to talk your minds off. You know, I want to speak on the more because we still got time.
No, I mean, speaking facts, like I said, I mean, you know, just coming in with like zero expectation at the moment. So, like I said, not trying to believe any hype or anything. So, I mean, just hopefully this will be an interesting showcase, and you know, we'll probably get surprised here and there. It's like, you know, so just gotta be prepared for that. So I hope this will be a better showcase because like the last two was like, so.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, not only that though, there was word around that Kojima going to show up at this press conference too about showing a exclusive Xbox game.
Yeah, they already trying to cancel his project. There's already like 1,500 signatures on change.org to cancel whatever he's working on for Xbox, supposedly, which I find to be crazy. And, you know, the Sony guys are like, oh, now all the Xbox guys are hyped for Kojima after years of trashing his games. Like, no, bro, everybody that played Death Stranding said it was a divisive game that some people were going to like and some people were going to hate. It was a very weird, unique game. And that's not something that people normally do in gaming, as everybody tends to trend set and trend follow. It's just Kojima put out a game at a time where everybody was already dealing with the start of social distancing. And it was a message to try to connect people, which I get. You know, Death Stranding is a very unique game, but if I'm a mail delivery guy in real life, I'm not trying to do that shit in a game. I come to games to escape that. Like, you can't put that in a game and expect it to really be well received when people are trying to find games to escape reality. Right. Now, I haven't played Death Stranding, so I can't really speak on if it's good or not good, but it was a very diversive game, and a lot of people either loved it or they hated it. So I don't think it was necessarily the Xbox guys hating on it, because they loved the Metal Gear series that they were able to play on the Xbox. Metal Gear 5 actually was shown on the Xbox stage back at one of the E3s in the past. So Xbox guys don't necessarily dislike Kojima. It's just that we haven't had a chance to play a lot of his games on Xbox because most of those games are either PlayStation exclusive or tied to a history with PlayStation. So give him a chance. Let's see what he can do. This Overdose leaked game that he's working on sounds pretty damn intriguing. And I'm pretty sure they're either going to tease the announcement at this show or they're going to show something for it. Because I don't think Kojima would be there in LA at the Xbox press conference unless he had something he had to announce with Xbox.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Jeff Keighley will be far behind, hiding somewhere.
Yeah, basically, if you put it in that perspective, I just say like this: if you look at this game Overdose, it's supposed to be like a horror style game based off of cloud, which you'll still be able to play on the console, basically. Only thing I gotta say, it gotta be worthwhile. It gotta have that. It gotta have that splash for anybody to play that game. You know what I mean? Because if it doesn't like capture the essence of what they're trying to make, then people are going to look at it sideways and question the game. You know, it got to have that wow factor. And that's what I'm looking for for all the games today at this press conference, because we've been getting so far for this past week underwhelming showcases, like extremely underwhelming. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at the point right now that if they don't have games to show, don't show it right now. Make sure the game is well equipped and well ready for people to be blown away. Like for Microsoft today and Bethesda, they have to blow us away today. It has to be like spot on. It got to be games that we are very intrigued to play. Like for instance, like Sinister and QB, like the Forza Motorsport. You know, they like the simulator style racing. I'm not too big on that. I like more of the Horizon, but to each his own. So it gotta wow them, which most likely it will. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, the other games that really gotta they gotta put on the pedestal. You know what I'm saying? They gotta right their wrongs with Halo. 343 Industries gotta right their wrongs with Halo. I didn't really see too much wrong with Halo Infinite like that, but it's the multiplayer that was bare bones. Like this year alone, when it comes to games, one of the worst games we got as an Xbox exclusive was Crossfire X. You know what I'm saying? Like it was bare bones and the game was buggy as hell. Tunic was a great game. You feel me? But other than that, it's like, what else do you have, Microsoft, this year? So we was looking forward to Starfield, and Starfield got delayed till next year. And same thing with Redfall. It's like, what else is coming out on the first party lineup? Do you even have anything in the first party side to come out with? That's the question. So that's what the key question is for this press conference. Do Xbox have anything on the first party side exclusive wise that is coming out this year? That's the big question. If they don't, Microsoft have to hold that L in that aspect. Do we have exclusives coming to Xbox this year? Yeah, Scorn is coming out. Deathloop is finally coming to Xbox. You feel me? Some other games, I don't know. I don't remember. But we got to see at this point. You know?
Honestly, yeah. And I also want to see Xbox start getting bigger third parties. You know, either marketing for those third party games, put them in Game Pass so that people have a reason to stay subscribed, even though I don't think they have a reason to unsubscribe. I just thought that whole part where everybody was talking about, oh, the games got delayed, so I'm unsubscribing from Game Pass. Like, bro, there's still plenty of games to play on Game Pass. Plus, if you have Ultimate, it ties into your ability to play online. So I didn't really understand that whole movement that was going on a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, just shake some of these third parties' hands like Sony is doing, because right now Sony and Nintendo are the current market leaders. They both go neck and neck with each other. Of course, Nintendo is dominant in Japan. That's never going to change. Nintendo is the most accessible console, and Japanese people love their smaller consoles because they have smaller homes, and these consoles have to be able to fit without taking up a lot of space in their homes. So you got to make sure that you have a reason to get people excited about Xbox. The third parties are cool, and they also give people a reason to say, hey, they got cool first party content, but they also got these games that I can also be looking forward to. And, you know, showcasing on their console will show people the power of the Series X/S. Now, honestly, if Microsoft was really smart, they would showcase gameplay for both the Series S and the Series X, and not just the X, to show people the capabilities of the Series S. Because I have one in my house. I know Kano has one, and we both know the capabilities of that tiny $300 box, and it is very capable of running a lot of these next gen games, even if it is 1080p, 1440p. The fact that the cost is so low and that it has the ability to play all the games its bigger brother can play, it just is an incredible value. And Xbox really needs to show that with these third party games.
Then
Exactly. I mean, yeah, because don't underestimate it. Because I mean, think about it. What's in stores right now? Not the Series X, not the PS5. You
I
know,
wouldn't say with the X. The X is starting to showcase more in the stores a little bit more, but not as much. But the S is like I always say this: the Xbox Series S is going to sell more than the X this generation. That's a
right.
proven fact, and it doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense right now for them to make mid-tier consoles right now because it's still hard as hell to get those Series X and S's, and like not the S, but the X and PS5s right now because of the scalpers and all that. They're still dealing with it to this day. And like I said, the Series S is going to sell more this generation, point blank, period. And they're going to have to, and these developers going to have to find ways to make the Series S work because at the end of the day, the Series S is very capable of uh, performing 4K, not 4K, but 1440p, 60 frames, 120 frames per second. And not only that, they have the graphical infrastructure built into those little consoles that can what's the word? Run Unreal Engine 5 and all that, and run the new gen games. Like look at Forza Horizon 5. It was able to run well on the Series S. Same thing with Halo Infinite. You know what I mean? So it's nothing to contest about that. But if you look at what's going on right now, and we only got like 10 minutes left for this conference, Microsoft gonna have to show up and show out today. Are my expectations in check? Yeah. You know, like with that state of play, my expectations in check. We got some good games, cool. But like at the end of the day, these games gotta wow the consumers because the consumers is what's gonna buy the games.
That's facts, man. This press conference, personally, I don't look at it as being for us because we already have the consoles. We're gonna buy the games regardless because obviously the brand is the gamer section. You guys review the games, you put it out there for people, and you let them know, hey, this is a great experience. I think you guys should be invested in this, or this experience is not so great. But you know, the people, the casual audience, they don't understand any of this stuff until it gets put out there in front of their face. So Xbox has to be able to grab those headlines and say, hey, this press conference was one of the best gaming showcases in recent years. Xbox really brought the hammer down. They're showing you why in 2023 they're going to take the market lead. They're showing you why their console is going to be the best. Like, they have to give those reasons. And these games they show today at this showcase, along with Bethesda, have to literally blow people's expectations out the water. And I hate to say that because we should all be able to keep our expectations in check. But when Sony has been delivering decently great games, like
Yes, it's still you buying.
I'm botting. How about now? I'm still botting.
Yeah, you're fine on my end.
Yeah, I heard him. He buying a little bit.
Damn.
You probably have to go out and come back in.
All right, let me do that real quick.
All
yeah,
right.
but
got about 8 minutes.
8 minutes left. Hey, am I botting?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Both of you are fine on my end.
No, I heard like QB he was botting. But yeah, like I said, I believe we're going to see a good amount of games. Today it's only an hour. It's going to be for an hour and 35 minutes.
Right.
That's cool enough. And then they supposed to show off some more games on the 14th. Yeah, but so they're gonna have, but the 14 gonna be more of an extended like olive branch to the gamers or whatever. But like I said, my expectations is definitely in check at this point. I'm not like oh my god, wow. You know what I'm saying? So
just like a public game would tell you, man, don't believe the hype.
Facts. And let me see. Hold on. I gotta make sure my mic is checked right. Make sure y'all can hear me right. All right, I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Hello, hello.
Are
Yo,
you
yeah,
good?
yeah, you good
That's
now?
better.
Yep.
Yeah, you good.
Hey, let's go.
For shiggity, for shiggity. Now, what you were saying though, QB?
No, I was just saying they really got to knock it out the park, man, because this is not really for us. This is for them to grab the headlines and be like, yo, they had a showcase that really came and killed it this summer. They had the best showcase out of all showcases. And this is the reason why you need to either be invested in the Xbox ecosystem or you need to get yourself an Xbox console. Just give people a reason, not the hardcore. The hardcore already have all of that stuff. They're going to be there regardless. So show something for the casual market because that is how you win the gaming market. The casuals are the majority markup of what makes up the capital in gaming. So that's what you have to grab. And that's what Sony has been able to do with the games that they've released, like GT7, despite its flaws, Forbidden West, Ratchet and Clank. You know, like games like that, they've been consistently putting out content and having the big third parties showcased on their platforms. And once you have those two things and you put them together like a PB&J sandwich, it just becomes such a sensational taste to the casual market. So Xbox has to reach and grab that same mind share that Sony has managed to grab and be able to do it without really pushing it out of the range of the hardcore, because you have to have both. You can't just go for the casual and ignore the hard. It has to be a steady balance. So that's what Xbox needs for this showcase.
I feel you on that. Saying any final thoughts before we get started? Because I got one more thing I'm gonna say.
No, yeah, go ahead. I have nothing to say.
Do your thing, bro.
All right, so the one game that I'd definitely be surprised if they talk about, like, bring back, if they actually do this, but I highly doubt they're going to do this, is Scalebound. If
Right.
they re-announce this game and bring it back, and they saying Platinum Games is being acquired by Microsoft, that's going to surprise me. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, Microsoft do need a Japanese studio outside of Tango Gameworks. Because you know Tango Gameworks, they working on like what 2 or 3 projects right now. They trying to bring Ghostwire Tokyo to Xbox. That's gonna be next March. You hear me? Then they got another game that's we don't know about, and then there's another game that's a possibility the Evil Within 3, which you know that's right up QB's alley right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, baby.
You
All
see
right.
that first shot.
Yeah, baby.
But they do need another like studio out in Japan. If they acquire Platinum Games, then they got the hack and slash games down to the T, because that's what Platinum Games are very known for, and they can actually do Scalebound, even though Babylon Fall was an epic fail on Sony's side. Oh, this is what tripped me out though. Like, how they gonna make Babylon Fall on a PlayStation? Like, Babylon Fall to me is what Lawbreakers was last generation. It ended up being an epic fail.
Yeah, but it came out the same time, around the same time after Elden Ring.
Like, that was a bad move on Platinum Games. They should have waited when there was not really any games coming out.
Oh, but it's not mostly on Platinum Games. Don't forget, it was on Square Enix. They're the publisher.
Square Enix made it worse, but the thing about it is Square Enix owns Babylon Fall. Platinum Games don't. Like, if you look at Scalebound, Microsoft owns Scalebound, not Platinum Games. So that's why I say, like, okay, Platinum. If Microsoft gets Platinum Games, that'd be cool. But in my opinion, I think Microsoft need to open up a Japanese studio of its own and hire. And I always been saying this, and hire Tepanobu Edagaki that did Dead or Alive and Ninja Gaiden for the original Xbox. So I think that's who they really should get in that studio, in my honest opinion, because I think he do a better job on them hack and slash games and fighting games in the Japanese side. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. You know?
Yeah, he said he wants to work with Xbox, but hopefully they reach out to him, because I think if he wants to, he's willingly wanting to work with Xbox. He has to have some really creative ideas that he really can experiment with. And I think Sony won't probably give him that freedom that he craves to create what he wants. And Xbox has been known to be a little bit more lenient with their studios and their creative processes. So hopefully they pick him up and put him in a studio of his own, or have him take over an established studio and showcase what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm. And then on the Platinum Game side, like they apologize to Microsoft numerous times because they really want to work with Microsoft again. But I think the only reason why I'm looking, this is personally for me, the reason why I look at Platinum Games wanting to work with Microsoft again, because they know to give their developers resources and monies to fund their game. And if you look at Platinum Games, Tencent got a little stake into Platinum Games, so that's going to be hard for that to maneuver around.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when you look at Platinum Games, that will be great for Microsoft, but there's a lot of complications with that situation.
Yeah, I think the
Now,
Tencent is the main it's like one of the major roadblocks.
exactly. So, but also once that deal goes in fruition with Activision Blizzard, that'll be a hell of a lot of studios. So I don't see how they're gonna, like, let's say if they try to get being inquired for buying Capcom, that's gonna be a hell of a lot of studios. And then what I was thinking, what Microsoft needs to do, and this is figure the facts, he got Matt B in charge of the studios, but have 3 different people in charge of different branches of Xbox Game Studios. Matt B can control the game studios, the Xbox Game Studios department, then have somebody control the Bethesda department, and have somebody control the Activision, so it'd be more balanced, so it wouldn't be carried on one person. It'd be better that way, so they can have their games put out properly and have a better quality product. You know.
Exactly.
That'd be better in a bit. That'd be a good business sense. If you just have one person controlling it, that'd be bad.
No, because they're gonna get burned out. The quality is gonna be lackluster.
Oh yeah, figure facts, man. Figure facts. But the show's about to begin. I'm setting it up now. Where Sharon, share, and get it together. I gotta get it together like the 702 song. 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go, guys.
We'll try to fix it.
Xbox Bethesda Showcase.
Or Ken Austin.
All right, that's Redfall, obviously.
Yep, there's old girl. I definitely can't wait to play this next year.
This looks like a dope game.
Yeah, so far, yeah, I'm impressed. It's gonna be buffering, so like to y'all that don't gonna be left behind. Like I said, we plan on making a lot of changes. Next showcase next year, it's gonna be a lot.
Oh, it's actually gameplay.
Yeah,
and it's actually gameplay. But yeah, we're gonna be at some E3 next year, so y'all stay tuned. Okay, gameplay. Okay, let's go retarded. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Yes, sir.
All right, just making sure. It's only gonna buffering, but it's gonna be all right, y'all. What are you shooting? Garlic bullets?
I know.
I'm digging the spooky vibe, though.
Yeah. Yeah, where's Blade when you need him? Blam, blam, blam.
Okay, in my honest opinion, they off to a good start. Xbox already started out good.
Yeah, but like I said, don't believe the hype, y'all.
Yeah, you right. Figgy facts. You ain't lying about that, though.
Picturesque island off the coast of Massachusetts, the bustling historic
Ooh.
the seafood district, and the old lighthouse.
Not a bad start.
Exactly.
Yeah, they off to a good start so far.
Like I said, man, it's like those with Series S and Xbox PC, we definitely gonna enjoy it.
And Game Pass.
Yeah. Well, at least on the game, gas is cheaper than unlike real life.
Yeah, that's true.
It's that 319 on there, and like today, it's like shit. It's like 480 down here.
The game's already outdated.
Oh yeah, facts. The only thing I ask for this Redfall shows is gameplay, but don't show too much because we won't see other games.
Right. Yeah, definitely do too much like Modern Warfare 2 did.
Oh yeah,
This
absolutely.
is giving me Left 4 Dead vibes.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Telekinetic threat and with student debt. Oh, that's funny.
Mm-hmm. Graphically though, it does have that Left 4 Dead, but it looks good though.
Yep.
If you look at it graphically. But the question is when this game will be released next year. If it's released around March, that's cool. But at the same time, they don't want to overlap Starfield. Oh yeah, we
Yeah, the game looks good.
I think yeah, I think springtime next year. Because it definitely going to be coming out like around like January, February, or something like that.
Oh yeah, yo, we definitely got to live stream this on Twitch for sure.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
But the C4 out, yeah, that was dope. Okay, I'm sold on this game. I'm sold on this game for sure.
Yeah. Hunting vampires instead of zombies. Yeah, that's just cool.
Yeah, 4-player co-op, but you can also play the solo dolo if you want to.
That's what I say. That's why I like options.
Oh damn!
You got a heart. Oh goodness.
I know. Old school theater.
For sure. Yeah, I'm definitely sold on this game.
Mm-hmm.
Already. Yeah, still going to squad up. Oh yeah, I definitely use the shotty body, shotgun Shelly.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah, get
definitely
an
good with
LMG
that
called
assault
Lethal
rifle.
Lolita.
Redfall coming 2023. Don't have a release date.
Nope.
2023 though. That's it.
Of course.
Wait.
It's gonna be a day one on
Game
Game Pass, so
Pass.
shoot. Right
Exclusive.
That room was true about Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stitch, legendary insider that just came up.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I heard about Stitch recently.
Stitch, or I think it's the Snitch. I'm sorry, Snitch. Yeah, it's Snitch. But he was the one who I saw at least leak this. So he's been right on all his predictions so far, which is pretty damn awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, but they got another person on Twitter that be giving. They got a hell of a lot of insiders on Twitter.
Oh yeah, Wario, and he's one of them.
Yeah, they got a hell of a lot of insiders though.
Yeah,
They said this game's supposed to come to Game Pass day one.
Oh, there's 2 gameplays in a row.
Yeah, they said this presentation gonna be all about gameplay.
Yeah, I heard Microsoft mandated gameplay.
Yeah, because I heard the same thing on saw this on
that one don't got a
Xbox
release
Ready.
date.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Dang, 2 of them ain't got no doggone gameplay.
3 games in a row. This is what I'm talking. I don't want to hear talking, Microsoft. I want to see games. This is what I like.
Right. Actions.
What the hell type of game is that?
Oh,
Oh, Rick and Morty.
Oh,
The creators of Rick and Morty. I knew that voice.
I'd rather play this game than Bug Snacks.
Hey, watch it. Watch it.
You talk
Bug
about
Snacks is legendary, okay?
Look, this game is more interesting than Bug Snacks. Okay, I gotta say, I'd rather play this than over Bug Snacks.
Hey, you're literally shooting shit out of these animals, bro.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's way more interesting than Bugs. Look, Bugs Next is on Game Pass, and I haven't played it not one time yet. Look, QB. I'm never going to play Bugs Next.
Bruh, come on, man. It's on Game Pass. Give it a chance.
Ooh. Wow.
No, I don't think I can do that, bro. I don't know. People gotta convince me to play it.
Okay. This game looks really wacky.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-huh.
It has some parody elements in the game.
Yeah, if anybody loves Rick and Morty, this is your kind of game.
High on life.
High on life. Hey. Oh, it comes out this year.
Well,
okay, so Xbox does have a game for this year. Nice. And day one Game Pass.
Yeah, 4 months away.
Sarah Bonds, like last year, last time she did the she was in the front, she had her button down zipped all wrong, like she just had a little interaction last year, if you get what I mean.
I'm down, KANO.
Day one with Game Pass, Sarah Bond, OnlyFans.
Yo, there you go, KANO. That's your Mrs. KANO right there.
She married, bro. I see that ring on the finger.
Nah, shout out to Sarah Bond. She's been doing a fantastic job bringing content and games to Game Pass.
Right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She do a better job than Jim Ryan. Actually, a lot of people from Sony, she do a better job than.
So that's why I respect Sean Layden more than Jim Ryan.
Yeah, true. But this showcase ain't about Sony and them. It's all about Xbox.
Riot Games.
And Riot Games. What Riot Games? What, are they gonna bring that DNF fighting game to Xbox, man? Because it's only on PlayStation right now.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest PC and mobile games to Game Pass.
League of Legends.
Oh, all them games going on PC Game Pass.
Yeah.
That's pretty huge. League of Legends is a huge game with a huge community. So
yeah. So that'll be great for Game Pass. Those on PC.
Yeah, it seems to me like it's more so on PC Game Pass. Which is nothing wrong with that. It's cool. Oh, yeah, can y'all hear me? Just to make sure.
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Just making sure. Let's see what games is coming out this month for Game Pass. For the rest of this month, besides the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge game.
Yeah, which will be out Thursday.
Yep. Live stream.
Yeah, man. Right on Tupac's birthday.
Yep. The question is like when is these games like that's going is these going to be on Xbox Game Pass or PC Game Pass? That's the key question.
I think it's PC Game Pass.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, PC Game Pass eating good, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Shout out to all the subscribers. We're almost at 300 subscribers, so we appreciate y'all the love and support, though.
Yeah, man, we definitely appreciate the love, y'all.
Got more interviews on the way too, let y'all know. More interviews coming. Dang. All agents already unlocked when the game is released. Oh, okay. Now I wouldn't be surprised that this stuff will be on PlayStation also. PlayStation and PlayStation Plus join too. Riot Games. Game Pass.
For PC and
Coming
mobile,
this
yeah.
winter.
Yeah, mobile. So
Wow. So what's good with console, man?
Nah, they can stay over there. They can stay over there.
Hey, PC
No,
game is eating good, man.
yeah, no, we're not hating on y'all. I was like, that's great. That's good. PC Game Pass.
Yeah. Finally, that's the game I wanted to see. That's the game I wanted to see.
What is this, Fable?
Nah. This is a Plague Tale Requiem. This is the game I wanted to see. Now, if they say this game's out today, I'm turning my Xbox on immediately and installing it.
Yeah, do the review.
This is New York City Simulator, bro.
Man, this man got hate, man. See this man trying to ruin the vibes. Just because I don't like bug sex, man, you don't have to ruin my vibes.
Nah, this is a dope game. I'm still playing through the first one on PS5 and Series X, but it's been an enjoyable experience.
Man, I'm telling you, man, like this one it has stealth, but it has a little bit more action on this sequel.
Yeah, I think they're implementing like actual combat this time around, which is pretty cool.
And graphically, it looks amazing. Like it looks good. Dang, she turned to a whole killer. Burning people alive.
Yo, for real, she came a long way.
That's a dang. She got the rats like Willard.
Yo, I can't wait to play this game, man. If it's day one, if it's today, I'm installing it for real. I'm installing it right now. Hold on, when it comes out.
Did you see that gameplay tease of controlling the rats?
Yeah, 2022.
Oh, it's coming out this year too.
No release date. It's like this year, but no release date in particular, man.
Well, yeah, but like I said, implementing the rats is your army. Shoot.
Xbox Game Studio.
First game.
Let's go!
Oh yes.
Oh.
4K footage, man.
Ooh, I've been waiting for this since last year, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my review on this one.
Graphically, it looks good, but it looks like Forza Horizon 5 graphically updated a little bit.
4K footage, man.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this: I definitely play it.
Like I said, shout out to my sis, Miss K. You know we're all over this.
All right, you know y'all and QB, but graphically, yeah, I'm definitely impressed. Now, if this game comes out this year, yeah.
Oh man, I definitely can't wait to see what the weather does on here. Just like with 7.
Yo, this joint look fire.
What's that?
Do you estimate this game coming out this year or next year with Forza?
Spring. Oh, Tom Henderson did say it was coming out spring 2023 from what he heard, so it looks like he was right.
Oh, you know I have it on Game Pass pre-installed.
Yeah.
Dan Greenwald.
Even though we know all that's green screen right now, they stand on everything green screen.
Oh man, I can't wait to see what the DLC they'll have.
Ooh! Yo, they just knocked GT out right there.
Yep.
Real-time ray tracing on track and not just in replays like previous racing games.
Yep.
That's a shot. Yo, and they showing my favorite track too.
Yeah.
So basically, this game blows GT7 out the water. That's what you're saying, QB?
I mean, as far as what they're doing technically, yeah, because ray tracing only exists in GT7 right now as a replay feature, and when you're like showcasing the car in a display. But that's about it. Ray tracing is in the game like it is with Forza, supposedly. Hopefully they can keep this commitment and keep the ray tracing on track like they just stated they would.
Right.
Yo, but look at the gameplay in real time, though, yo. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sold on Forza Motorsport. Okay, I'm sold. See, it reeled me in. It reeled me in.
Bro, this game looks amazing.
Did, man.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
look at the wear and tear on the track.
Honestly, though, this game looks better than GT7. I gotta say, it looks better than GT7. But let me ask you, do this game look better than GT7 to y'all?
I gotta see it in person first.
Yeah, me too. I don't want to judge it too soon. The only thing I like about GT7 is the presentation.
Okay, I'll give y'all that.
I love this presentation too. I mean,
yeah, but it looks like Tony really got competitions. GT, Gran Turismo versus Forza.
Yep. Yeah, because remember, Forza started out on the OG Xbox. Just like GT started on the PS1.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to get this right. Yeah. I'm trying to.
Wow.
Got festivals in it. Carnival.
I like it.
Yeah, I like this is over. I definitely hit up this K. I definitely get her perspective on this.
That is unique because I've never seen a racer that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Kano. What was you saying, bro?
Oh, what you say, QB?
No, I was saying I never seen a racer that changes the side.
Mm-hmm.
That joint is fire.
Yeah.
I'm just blown away by the look and feel of the game. It looks like. Hopefully they put a demo together so we could try to demo out.
That would be fantastic. I would love to play this game right now.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. If they were to put a demo out, I definitely would try it. Like they said, you could play the demo today or beta today. You know, it'd be cool. Dang.
Ooh.
Dang, look all the scrapes and dents.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is something GT does not have.
I honestly think this game blew GT7 out the water.
Dude, look at that freaking the reflections.
I know it. The ray tracer. Oh man. Damn, the detail of the environment is amazing.
The beauty of our cars and tracks. Our new dynamic time of day, advanced car damage, and real-time ray tracing on track.
But the water effects of it is kind of in there. The water.
Mm-hmm.
Is the all-new Forza Motorsport.
And but yeah, at the end of the day, the game looks good. The game looks good. I definitely play it.
Yes, you know we're gonna be on the day one. Shoot.
Absolutely.
Xbox Game Studios presents Giggity Goo.
Microsoft's longest running franchise celebrates its 40th anniversary.
Since 1982.
Oof. Definitely Flight Sim.
That's Flight Simulator. I thought we was over this game. I'm already tired of this game too. Like I am with Sea of Thieves.
Hey, leave the Flight Sims alone, man.
Yeah, I definitely got to try the Top Gun Maverick DLC on there.
But that's your review right there, buddy. The thing about it is I could just play it on the cloud part of the Xbox. I ain't got to install it, so.
Yep, I like taking to the skies.
Yeah, yo, they got another aircraft game that's coming exclusively to Xbox. I forgot about that. It was on a featured game show yesterday.
Man,
Air Simulator.
Mm-hmm. Yo,
This is just DLC.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt, but it's always good to see a game still getting love and support from the developers.
Yeah, it's like it's one of their franchises over the years.
That's what's up.
I give it that.
Since '82.
Yeah. Let's see what else they're gonna show.
Oh shit, the Pelican
Simulator. Yep. From Halo.
Heck yeah.
See, this is what I like to see. I like to see crossover content between developers. It's always dope.
Exactly. Yep, it's still got the Halo theme in the background. Shoot.
Oh no! Don't tell me. Yo, they allow you to go into space?
Yep.
Bro. Available today too. Wow.
Today.
Oh yeah, I download that.
Something to play right after the show. Crazy. Even though I'm not gonna play it, but still, it's dope to see.
Sure, I'll probably do some gameplay for that.
Blizzard Entertainment.
Oh shit, we already seeing the ins and outs of that deal.
Yep, Overwatch 2.
So I guess this means that deal is really, really close to being done.
Yeah, it'll be sometime next year. It'll be official.
Nah, it's gonna be done by the end of the year, from what I heard.
It's looking like it, because if I remember correctly, Overwatch was like they marketing was on PlayStation prior to the sequel.
Yeah, absolutely. But even though I don't care for Overwatch 1.5, I mean Overwatch 2, to people that like it, to each his own. Enjoy the game.
This October.
This October.
This October, we will see battle versus battle, gun versus gun,
free to play. Love to see it
with guns and different weaponries. Bang bang boogie the up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat.
Now I'm happy for the Overwatch community. It's not my cup of tea, but it's dope to see that game is coming out for the people that really enjoy it this October. You won't have to wait long to get your hands on the game.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be microtransactions, but still, it's free to play.
Overwatch.
Oh hell yeah, yeah,
yeah. What you got a guinea pig fighting in the battle too? Dang, that's different.
Yeah, man, 6ix9ine in the game. You ain't know?
Yeah.
That's who to be.
October 4th. Newest hero. Wastelander.
I don't know who that is.
New hero.
Oh, we just 30 minutes into it. We still got a lot of gameplay to see.
60 minutes, 60 plus minutes left.
Yep.
Yeah, about 65. 65.
Junker King.
I'm glad though they're not pulling a Jeff Keighley on this showcase though.
No.
Yeah.
The Jeff Keighley show was too much talking.
They're just doing gameplay and gameplay and gameplay and gameplay, and we love to see it, man. We love to hear. Don't get us wrong. We love to hear the developers talk, but we want to see the games first and then do the talking later.
Yeah. Exactly. Keep the talking to a minimum.
Yeah.
Consoles and
October
PC, October 4th.
Get it good. Yeah. World premiere. Giggity good. All right.
Xbox Game Studios,
Xbox Game
baby.
Studios proudly present Oxidized Games Productions.
Okay.
A turn-based strategy game from the creators of Revolutionized the Game.
They lost me with that one.
Obsidian game.
If it's turn-based, I bet that's more PC.
Yeah, I'm done. I had to look away after that, bro. Yeah, that was a ball drop right there.
I mean, that town they just showed kind of gave me Fable vibes.
Don't get us wrong, ain't it?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna say like this. Don't get us wrong. We don't knock turn-based games. It's just that we tired of it. Like it's just too much.
I mean, like I said, if it was on PC, I get more enjoyment out of it.
Yeah. But personally, I want to see like FPSs, third-person shooters, or action adventure.
Or fighting for me.
Or fighting. Gotta put fighting in there.
Fighting, hack and slash, beat 'em up, shoot.
Yep, PC Game Pass.
A history until
PC. See, okay, PC. I don't mind playing that. Save this on PC, shoot.
Yeah, but that was a CGI
Not my
show.
cup of tea, but dope for them. Pete Hines.
The Coke sniffer.
Look like he eating good from that Microsoft check.
Yep.
I think we're gonna see. We're supposed to see more Bethesda games, so let's see. Hopefully, we see Indiana Jones or Wolfenstein 3 or something different.
Right. Look at that. It's like, come save me. Like, they're all chill in the background. I was like, yeah, we're all getting this stuff before we finish this dude off.
Yeah.
Is taking you somewhere that has never been explored in any Elder Scrolls game. The Elder Scrolls Online High Isle comes to
that vampire. Well, sorry, bro. Can't help you out there.
Yep. They really gonna push the Elder Scrolls Online heavy because that's their moneymaker right now.
Yeah, they'll be on console and PC.
If they say available today, then hey, people that like it. But so far, like, what do y'all think about the conference so far?
I mean, like I said, it's a good start. I mean, you got some gameplay, less talk. Shoot.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty okay. I mean, they showed me some Forza. That's really what I wanted to see. I would have liked to see more gameplay of it, but they went as in depth as they could right now, and it looks like it's gonna be a fantastic game.
Well, I didn't want them to show too much because, like I said, I mean, they'll probably show more, probably closer to its release. So at least we got some gameplay of it.
Fallout turns 25 this year as we celebrate the legacy of this story franchise.
76.
Yeah.
Players out of Appalachia for the first time and returns to a beloved location. Expeditions to Pit is coming this September.
I don't know what it is when it comes to Bethesda games. It start getting quiet. Nobody talking right now.
I guess he wants to let the games do the talking.
Yeah.
I don't know. So far, like, only games that really caught my attention right now so far from this press conference is A Plague Tale Requiem. Definitely want to play that. Redfall.
That
Forza.
falls. And of course, for me, I'm gonna throw in
Yeah.
that flight simulator because I remember playing those back then.
Cool. True. Now Fallout, I'm not a fan of. That's like remix. He a fan of that game, you know. But
I mean,
I'm
I
not a
enjoy
fan
Fallout
of
3
this
and
game.
Fallout 4, but that's about it.
Sure, I remember on Game Pass, Fallout 4 kept going on and like popping in and out of Game Pass, and now like since Microsoft acquired it, Fallout is on Game Pass permanently, so it's not going off. That's the beauty of Game Pass because the exclusives stay on there permanently. On PlayStation, is a different ball game.
September.
With September 2022.
Your birth month.
Yep, I officially I'll be turning with 31.
Bethesda Game Studios has been busy.
Dang, I'm getting young.
Not just with Fallout 76. After defining the role-playing genre with hits like Morrowind, Oblivion,
Hey man, you getting more experience points and leveling up.
they're going even bigger with Starfield.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, they're gonna bring out Todd Howard. See, that's all I like. He kept it to a minimum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Xbox Game
please look at the
Studios
Starfield
presents.
final.
Oh, the
it's Forza
DLC. What they
Horizon
got for
5.
us?
Yes.
All right. Well, I got my controller right here in case it is out today. So
And
I can go ahead
congrats
and
on
install.
Forza Turn 10 and Playground Games for hitting 20 million players. That is a huge milestone for them.
Yes. Hot Wheels.
Yep, and
Yes.
that's the Hot Wheels one.
This DLC got leaked on Steam a few days ago, but I'm excited to see Hot Wheels returning to the IP.
Yes. Oh man, I can't wait to install.
This is gonna be fire.
I'm out to reinstall Forza.
Oh, I still have it on mine. I got a new racing series coming out, so they said, "Hey, I got this coming out." Shoot.
I wouldn't be surprised if they said this comes out today.
Ooh, they got the custom Hot Wheels cars once again.
Yeah, I see the Bone Smasher on there.
Yo, but graphically, it was better than Forza Horizon 3 Hot Wheels. What you think, son?
I say so, but I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I enjoyed the Horizon 3, and especially the DLC on there.
Oh, yeah, true.
July
19th. That's cool.
Dang, that's the day after our anniversary. I'll definitely be enjoying it.
Yeah.
Console launch exclusive.
To everybody that's wondering, that means time exclusive.
Unreal Engine 5.
Yep.
Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah, we know it's not Fable.
Oh, stupid dodo.
Arc 2.
Yeah, I saw Vin Diesel in there earlier.
Family.
Quarter mile at a time.
Yo, have you ever played the first Arc?
No.
Nah, it wasn't my cup of tea. Yep, Arc 2.
I did. Yeah.
Damn, he went from racing cars to freaking racing dinosaurs.
Let's go. What we going to? Okay.
Basically.
Every quarter of a mile, we're getting a meal.
So what do you think about this game, Kano? You gonna play it since you played the first one?
I gotta see gameplay. Right now we just got a CGI trailer.
Yeah, that's the second time they showed us a CGI trailer with this game. Like, where's the gameplay, bro? It should have been here by now. I gotta get on them for that.
Launch exclusive. I don't know what that. Oh, that's Scorn.
Scorn. Not really looking yeah, I'm not looking forward to this.
What the hell?
This is like Death Stranding, adult.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm still playing it though. I know it's coming out October 21st. We'll watch.
This is umbilical cord simulator. That's what it is.
Basically.
I'm still gonna review the game. I'm a real one. I'm a soldier out the Nova. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
I'd
Yeah,
rather
I
play
want a big
Scorn than
music.
Agony. Play Scorn. Yep, I was right. October 21st, 2022. Game
Yeah,
Pass.
my birth month.
Okay, Xbox. Now I'm not something
Well, at
I'm
least
gonna
they
play,
got.
but dope to see y'all have games for this year.
Yep.
That's another game from the same company.
We sold them as saviors.
844.
You know, they in that studio with the whip crack, like, shh, make those games, boy.
Yo, some tell me that's a real time strategy game, bro. The way it's looking.
Yeah, it
Oh
just
no, it's
gives me
not.
it. Oh, ooh,
The gameplay subject to change.
Okay. Oh, that's that front game. I know what that is.
this is like
He said it come
Xbox's
out.
version of Forspoken.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, everybody know Forspoken is a time exclusive. And this one is a time exclusive on Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this game caught my attention. Okay. I thought it was gonna be a real time strategy game.
Happy to be wrong.
Yep.
Look like a Souls-esque
happy to be
game.
Yep.
In a way. It's that game though. They had a trailer to it a few months back. Front something. I forgot what it is.
All right.
Okay, acrobatic fighting spiders, man. It's gonna be on Game Pass.
Yeah, you're
too.
fighting on top of the water.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn, she said goodnight to that night.
Oh yeah.
Flintlock.
Flintlock. Okay.
Siege of Dawn. Shoot.
Yeah, Flintlock. The Siege of Dawn. Early 2023. Oh dang. It's
Console, PC, and
looks
cloud.
like that game was delayed. They said it was supposed to come out this year. Yeah, they said this game was supposed to come out this year, but it looks like it's been delayed to 2023.
It's symptom of COVID. COVID is very
Pass.
much still in play when it comes to some games release dates, unfortunately.
Yeah. Give it more time to polish it up.
World. Xbox Game Studios presents Mojang.
Mojang. Minecraft.
A new
This is gonna be multi-platform.
Strategy Minecraft game. Oh, it's obvious.
This is definitely gonna be on PlayStation as well, I'm assuming.
And as well as PC.
But where's that 4K Minecraft stuff, man? We still waiting on that.
Nobody knows. Honestly, I'm not a fan of Minecraft. Like Minecraft Dungeons actually I actually like, but this one I don't know if I would play.
In RTS, Minecraft could be pretty dope.
True.
Warthogs.
But this looks like a CGI trailer. It looks like it don't have no gameplay to it.
No.
Like mine has been. That's why I see Microsoft kind of dropping the ball a little bit.
Right.
But I do understand not every game has its gameplay yet though.
Yeah, especially like for those coming out next year.
Yeah.
It's like Lord of the Rings mixed in with Minecraft.
Yo, for real.
Okay.
Now we getting gameplay.
There you go.
Oh, snap. It's like a RTX mixed with action adventure. That's unique.
Minecraft Legends. Yep, next year.
Yeah, coming 2023. Game Pass, but it's gonna be multiplayer.
Definitely multiplat. But day one on Game Pass.
I mean, 2023, man, it's gonna be an epic year now.
Console launch
Yeah, but these
exclusive.
console
What game
launch
is
exclusives,
this?
these are some time exclusive.
There's no such thing as exclusive. It's gonna be going to PC and stuff like other forms.
Yeah, but when they do console launch exclusives, it's like a time exclusive. So it might go to PlayStation stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this game, like the game, and this is the thing. This game right here, and I remember this game. It was on the Future Game Show last year, and I wasn't sold on this game. Right now, I'm not sold on it.
No Man's Sky 2.0?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, nah, it ain't that.
Farmer John Simulator?
Not a bad doing farming work.
Yeah, we got it's 12:45, so we got about what 40 minutes left.
Well, for QB and I, it's 145.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4-player co-op.
Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear Frontier. Nice.
Yeah, I'm good on that game.
Yeah, I don't need to play Farmer John Simulator,
I'm
bro.
good on that game.
Yeah. Oh, McDonald, you know.
Yeah, facts. All right, let's see if they actually have compulsion.
Come on, Xbox. Y'all having a slow spell right now. Show me something that blows me away. Come on.
Gunfire
I'm selfish.
4-player co-op.
The full. Nah, that's a. All right, see, they started off good. Now they're starting to drop the ball again.
Yep. What is this? Sly Cooper? Now I know that's a PlayStation exclusive, but it has the same graphics.
Right.
That cell shaded animated style.
Mm-hmm.
It's a first person. It looks like it's a first person multiplayer game.
I mean, it has potential.
Like it's
you know.
Well, you know this
potential to be an epic failure.
No, it's October.
Gunfighter Reborn. October, nice.
Yeah, at least it gets. They'll probably show some gameplay in a couple of months.
Yeah. Console launch exclusive.
Microsoft, I'm gonna need y'all to pick it up because right now this shit is dry.
Mm-hmm. I mean, graphic is nice, like the 4K.
Absolutely.
Okay, this game better wow me. This game that they're showing now. Created by Plot Twist. Also, it has a side story aspect to it. Okay, yeah, I'll play that right there.
There you go. It's like a horror version of Order in the Wisp.
Yeah, I see some that I definitely will play. Hopefully, it comes out this year. If they say this comes out in game, like so far, we need to see what games coming out Game Pass for the summer.
Yeah, they got DLC and add-ons coming out for the summer, but like as far as a game, like a big game, I haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, this is cool.
Nah. Like if I were Microsoft, they need to secure a big third-party title for the end of the year, like Hogwarts. What they ain't gonna work because Sony got the Microsoft got the marketing rights for that.
Benedict Fox. Spring 2023.
2023.
So I'll definitely play it.
I'll play that for sure.
I might give it a try.
Bonjour everyone. I am excited to be here today to tell you more about Interior Night's first original creation, As Dusk Falls. It starts.
And she got a hairstyle like she could be a member of the Beatles right now.
Because stories are brilliant, universal tools that help us understand the hard.
Dang, she got a long giraffe neck.
nice, man. Be nice.
Man, I'm not nice no more, man, because they dropping the ball right now.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. They actually are dropping the ball right now.
This is an interactive story powered by video games that gives you
As thus far as I got to see gameplay.
from perfect human being.
Mhm.
This is a thought-provoking experience you can play with people you love, discover insights about each other, and create.
You can tell she's short.
As the full
They got the high tops though.
that we hope will leave a mark
Mm-hmm.
with everyone.
Shorty channeling Ellie energy from The Last of Us.
You're right.
Yes, yeah. All right, this is in game, so wow me.
I mean, the style is unique. I give it that.
Yeah.
It's like that Max Payne 1 and 2 comic book esque movement.
You're right.
True, but this don't. Is it gameplay? This looks like a CGI trailer.
Well, it said in-game capture. That's all it said.
Yeah, like how are we gonna make are the decisions button based? Is it button based combat or not combat, but button based conversation like in Telltale style games? Like I'm
That's
still
what I'm
having more
thinking.
questions about this game than I have answers, and that's a problem when this is the second time they're showing this game.
We'll see. Like, hopefully, we'll find out whenever the game is released. It's supposed to drop this year, so we'll see.
Get rid of the cop. Hey there. Hey, Shannon. Say, you haven't seen three fellas in a blue tuxedo, have you? No. Been here all day. How you liking the desert dream? Oh, can't complain. Can I ask what brings you to Two Rock?
Utah.
Oh, okay. So this game is like got connections.
Yeah. All replay value.
It got that. Yeah, it
Like
got that
Telltale.
Walking Dead, Telltale. Yeah.
Like
All
three
right.
main characters and their story all interconnects. Up to 8 players? That's unique.
Wow, next month.
Not bad.
Okay, I'll play it. I'll play it. I'll review it. I'll review it.
Yeah. Your blade. That's what that.
Okay, I know this game. That's that. Yeah, I know that
No
game.
rock,
Coming to, yeah, it's gonna be on Xbox. It's a multiplayer game. It plays.
Wow.
From what I heard, it plays like Godfall.
Whoa.
Yo, Sinister, before you get super hyped, this is a multiplayer only game, bro.
No, I was just wild about the graphics, so.
Once they said Battle Royale,
yeah,
took me out of it.
Like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon kind of stuff.
It's a unique concept, but what happens when somebody gets an overpowered fighter?
Yeah, that's a wrap.
They're gonna pull an NBA 2K move by OP and they by buying what they need to buy the OP they fighter.
Oh, it's cross-platform, cross-play.
Them PC dude's gonna spank you at 120 frames.
Exactly.
They got a single player campaign mode. I'll play that if it's a single player campaign.
Yeah.
Game Pass comes to June 23rd.
At launch. Ooh, in a couple of weeks.
Shoot. Wow. I tried the single player campaign.
Yeah, I put a campaign. That's your review right there, Sinister. World premiere. Premiere. We haven't seen that many Xbox Game Studio first party. We haven't seen that many first party titles though.
Yeah, I was thinking that myself. With 23 studios under their belt and only growing, like, where are the first party outputs?
Well, like I said, both of them will be out this year.
Xbox, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, this is definitely PC.
If this that game that come from Obsidian, that's an epic fail. I believe this is coming from Obsidian.
Yeah,
This better not be Obsidian's game.
that's something I read in history class. Like,
Some tell
yeah, that's not our stuff.
if this game comes from Obsidian.
Yep, there you go.
Yep, I was
Obsidian.
right.
Are
From
you
Obsidian.
serious?
Yeah, it was their little side game that they was working on.
1 minute.
November 2022.
Yeah, I'd say that's more PC. PC gameplay.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
on
I'm good on that
console. It's
game.
at consoles.
Yeah. But like I
It's
said,
coming to
better
console.
Xbox
it
Game
better be
Studios
played on PC.
present.
Something from the 90s.
Mm-hmm. That's basically grounded.
Yep.
Yep.
Grounded 1.0.
And you know what's funny? A few days ago, I tried Grounded. The Grounded game. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it's a very in-depth RPG from what I've heard.
Fighting bugs and everything.
Yeah, it's not.
Did someone say
I'm not gonna
Bugsnax?
It's not. Hell no. Bugs. Grounded is better than Bugsnax.
See, Grounded has the bugs, but does it have the snacks though? Is the question.
I can't call it. So far, like again, Microsoft, it starts off good, but now it starts to get stale.
Pretty much. Man. Well,
Grounded,
that's
though,
like
it's a decent
4 or
show.
5 confirmed games that Obsidian is working on. We know they're doing the Outer Worlds 2 also.
Mm-hmm. And now the full story.
Now story mode.
Campaign since, yes, I played the story mode.
We're gonna go home.
This is really starting to bug me.
No pun intended. Too many players in the backyard.
Full game available September 2022. That's cool. Every time I see Xbox Game Studios, that's why I know it's an exclusive. But so far, it hasn't been showing no Xbox Game Studios type exclusives.
Most of them are timed.
This game better be a wow factor, bro.
You know this is definitely next year.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just like after Forza, it's just going down. Like, at least for me personally.
Well, this is definitely better than the showcases, the past 2 showcases.
I feel yeah, it is. Like if you looked at Summer Games Fest, Xbox Game Showcase is actually a lot better. Oh wow, I actually would play this.
Hey, this look like a dope action adventure game / platformer.
Yeah. It's cool staying in the shadows.
But this is 2023.
Easily.
2023. Yep, we was right. Game Pass, but yeah, we was right.
Like I said, 2023 is gonna be a big year.
Game Pass eating good, man.
Mm-hmm.
State of Decay 3. Let's go.
I highly doubt that.
Oh man, I thought it was that reindeer with the one eye.
That's not it.
Oh,
Nope, not State of Decay 3. Yeah.
Let's see time. We only got 35 minutes left, so
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to declare the show a L if they don't show something in the last quarter, and that really blows me away personally.
I wish that it looked like a legacy of Kano a little bit, but it's not. This is a CGI way. Where's the gameplay?
nowhere to be seen. Yeah, that's what they're
Yeah, but
falling
you also
apart.
do.
Mhm.
My fault. Go ahead.
I mean, I guess they can only show so much. Like, hey, have some gameplay, have some CGI. That's about it.
Yeah, but we did forget that they're supposed to have the extended version with more games and trailers and stuff coming up in a couple of days. This is 2023.
I mean, where's the Japanese games at, man?
That's a
Like,
good question.
where's the fighters? Like, you gotta, oh, man, Xbox.
Diablo 4.
Yep, that Blizzard deal is definitely showing itself now.
Yeah. New class, Necromancer.
Oh, she could raise the dead.
I'm very excited to announce our 5th and final class, the Necromancer.
Hey,
Hey,
Rob
look who's back at
Ferguson.
Xbox.
Rob Ferguson.
Yeah, I know it's funny. He left Xbox to join Activision Blizzard, but now he's working back for Xbox, for Microsoft. Ain't that ironic?
Yep, same thing with that
left-
other dude. I can't remember his name right now, but there was another dude.
Yeah, the dude name was Mike.
Mike Ibarra, yeah, he left and he went to join Activision Blizzard, and they dragged their asses right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they back working at Microsoft.
But right now, Diablo is not in the best spot with that Diablo Immortal mobile game they just released. It's being review bombed to high hell because of its egregious microtransactions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything you see was captured on Xbox Series X.
Gameplay.
Ain't that ironic? Ain't that ironic? All three of us have Series X's.
Yep.
Who would have thought, man? It's almost like we're gamers who try to buy all the consoles we can get our hands on.
Figgity facts.
Yeah.
I'm just pulling up all the stuff we've seen right now on the phone, so we can talk about it afterwards. I'm gonna have to say, this showcase ain't better than last year's one.
Dang, that's cool. They said to freeze them and smash them.
Damn, this is Sparta. That
Hopefully,
guy.
this Diablo is better than that mobile game.
It better be.
Yeah.
They need to restore their reputation.
Yeah, true that. I'm trying to. Oh, to the people that's in the chat, I'm trying to fix it. Give me a second.
Yeah, my boy Lemon, I would definitely be playing this.
Yeah, since that Activision Blizzard deal, it looks like it's almost in fruition. It's for what I heard, it's supposed to be. It's moving very, very fast. A lot of stuff got approved, and it should be done by the end of the year.
Yeah. Looks like the only thing they didn't really get their hands on is Call of Duty just yet, because PlayStation still has marketing for that so far.
Yeah, they're gonna honor that.
But everything else, Overwatch, Diablo.
Mm-hmm. Well, heck, I mean, they got World of Warcraft.
Yep. And don't
Yeah, I think the
forget,
last game
everyone's
they're gonna
favorite
show
game,
on this. What
Candy Crush.
game is it? Oh man. But I
Now,
think
what
the
was you
last
saying,
game they're gonna
KO?
show in this showcase is Starfield. No, I was saying the last game they're gonna show in this press conference is Starfield. It's gonna be the last game.
It better blow us away, bro. I ain't got socks on, but if I did, it better blow them off. Okay, they showing a little too much of this, bro. We've seen the gameplay. It's cool. Yes, it's dope. Diablo fans know what to expect from Diablo. Can we move on?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little tough because it's hard out here for a pimp. I ain't gonna lie, I'm low key getting sleepy right now.
Yo, for real. Somebody spike my drink.
Yeah.
Like the gameplay looks good, graphically it looks good, but
Yeah.
Like you overshow it too. Like this is an example of overshowing something. If they're overshowing it like this game better be either at the end of this year or damn near close.
mm-hmm.
Please don't go too long like Call of Duty.
I'm going to sleep, y'all. I'm howling at y'all, man. Wake me up when the next game comes on. They showing too much right now.
Right.
So close. Y'all finish up sniffing cocaine line? What's so close to what? $2023.
Would you look at that? No exact release date, but you're showing the game like it's close.
Xbox Game Studios presents, so it's exclusive. What game is it?
Oh,
Sea of Thieves, man.
Hey, Kano's favorite game. I know you're looking forward to seeing this one, Kano. It's all good. There you go, bro.
Hell no.
Y'all heard this is the Bug Snacks killer right here.
Yeah, well, it killed my vibe. Oh, they had a customize your cabin feature to the game. Okay.
Name your own ship.
Okay.
Booty McFace. Booty face. What?
Xbox dropped the ball, bro. They dropped the ball.
No, thanks.
You know what I'm gonna do? Sometime this summer, I'm gonna live stream Sea of Thieves myself. You hear me? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna live stream Sea of Thieves, and I'm gonna prove a point. It's good that it got a following with 30 million players, cool and all that. But I'm gonna live stream to prove a point why I don't like Sea of Thieves.
I mean, it's dope to see that the game came from being such a bare bones experience to what it is now. But something like this could be saved either as a YouTube upload or on the second show where you're showcasing like DLC and stuff. Don't show that on a where we expect to see new and unique experiences. Don't show that here.
July 21st. Yeah, I will pass.
Oh shit, Pokemon on the Xbox? Nah, let me stop.
Oh yeah, hey Sinister, you remember that game yesterday where I saw where that little Pokemon getting shot up?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I know what game you talking about.
Yeah, when I saw that game, I was smiling from ear to ear. I will play
I
something
know
like
that's a
that.
day one for you, right?
Oh yeah, I definitely want to kill some Pokemon.
Man,
I'll
pulled
get
out
a
a
thrill out of that
shotgun on
game.
a freaking big ass Pokemon, started lighting that joint up.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a thrill out of that.
See, what I want
Okay, this
from
game here.
Xbox, like it's not giving it to me. I want them to have something that's like on the scale of what PlayStation does with some of their IPs. At least one of those style games we need. But it just seems they're in a unique spot where they're trying to do a whole bunch of different diverse games, and it's good. But you also have to cater to that hardcore crowd as well.
But what I also noticed is like when they've been showing these games, you barely been seeing them Xbox Game Studios presents on there. When you see Xbox Games Studios presents, you can tell that's their exclusive game. But what I'm been seeing is console launch exclusives, and a lot of games is coming out in 2023.
Yeah, it's like a third party
Like
show.
where's the games is coming out?
You're not
Like
gonna
I'm
get
gonna
that
watch
big.
that one.
No, I was saying you're not gonna get
Like I
many
said, I'm
games.
gonna watch.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Like I
Yeah,
said, I'm gonna
I mean,
watch
yeah, because
the
you
one
can't be just
Tuesday.
coming in here expecting something to drop right at the rip. You may get a few here and there, but not the ones that you're expecting to get. All the heavy hitters are
Facts.
gonna be out next. All the heavy hitters are gonna be coming out next year.
Facts. I'm gonna just say it like this. Well, I ain't gonna lie, this game kind of interesting looking, but you can tell it looks more puzzle-rific. Yes, this is more about puzzles, man. Like,
I
but
mean,
I'm gonna give
we're not
because
hating for
Tuesday.
those who love puzzles.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna watch the event Tuesday, the extended one Tuesday, because they said they're supposed to show more trailers and stuff.
Cocoon.
Dang, this is another 2023 release.
I mean, bro, there's a lot of these games are gonna be coming out next year. That's the point of it.
Yeah, I'm just so disappointed right now.
Koei Tecmo.
It's Neo. Neo coming to Xbox. I think that's Neo. Teen Ninja, yeah, it's Neo. They bringing Neo to Xbox. I may be wrong, but I don't know. What y'all think?
Oh.
I mean, I'm not seeing that white haired dude that's usually on the cover, so maybe it's a new IP.
It's definitely not Dynasty Warriors.
It's not me, no. It's I'm about to say. Oh no, Wulong Fallen Dynasty.
Okay.
What the gameplay looks like? Early 2023 again.
I told you, man. 2023.
Nah,
Game
that's
Pass.
gonna get delayed. They ain't even show gameplay. That's definitely not early 2023.
Japan is the home to some of the most talented and well-known game creators.
You better announce the Japanese acquisition, buddy.
That's gonna be hard to do with the 10-cent thing in there.
Very true.
And plus, they have laws against that.
Also excited to be working with Team Ninja. Was a long history of building incredible action games for Xbox, and it's great to be working with them once again. We know how important it is to our fans to continue to bring more Japanese franchises to Xbox. I'm excited to announce the return of one of the most highly requested and beloved franchises to Xbox from our partners at Atlas.
Oh, Persona.
Persona, yes.
How long did this shit take? Bro, how long? Finally, at least we get a W for Japanese gamers.
Don't get me wrong, I have Persona 4 Arena, the fighting game, but now you get the actual Persona game.
Y'all should see my face reaction to it because I can care less about Persona.
I mean, I could too, but it's dope to see they actually finally getting it on the Xbox platform.
So I like the Persona series. Shoot.
Like the Persona fighting games, yeah, I like those with the RPG, you know.
Oh, Persona 4 Golden, huh? There's old Joker. Yosuke.
Yep.
And Persona 5.
Yeah, they put Persona 5 on Xbox.
Yep, there's old Joker. Persona 5 Royal.
That'll be something if they say on Game Pass today.
Even on Xbox One. Persona 5 Royal.
In October.
Oh, I'll definitely play it.
Not bad. I mean, it took long, but it's finally here.
Yeah, right when I said Persona, that's when Kiwi said, "How long?" That was funny.
I mean, like I said, I respect Phil Spencer.
Kojima. Told you.
Oh shit!
Kojima-san.
Respect Kojima-san. Respect my brother.
That's the folks out there. He can speak English, but you know.
Wait, but Sony dudes told me that Sony was gonna buy his studio. What the hell? What happened?
Oh, Kojima said, he wants to be independent.
Yep, so that he confirms it's a cloud project. So this will utilize Microsoft's Azure cloud computing servers, which is cool.
Yeah, and this is going to be an Xbox exclusive, so.
Thank you, Kojima-san. We're thrilled to have Kojima Productions.
So they're not going to show anything, but they made the announcement, so now it's official. Their partnership is confirmed. He is working on Death Stranding 2 as well as the Overdose project, which is pretty cool.
There you go. What we got coming in this year and what we got coming next year.
We'll bring with them.
Yeah, we only got it. Like it's 118 over here, so it's still got some time to put out some more games.
Every single month, including the Rocket League, As Dusk Falls, A Plague Tale Requiem, Pentiment, Persona 5 Royale, Somerville, and Scorn, just to name a few. And we start 2023 with the launches of some of the most anticipated titles from the teams at Xbox and Bethesda. Redfall, Minecraft Legends, Starfield, Forza Motorsport, and more. This has been an incredible year as we achieve record growth across consoles.
So they confirmed that Starfield is also launching in early 2023.
Yep.
And we have you to thank for that. Whether that's new players joining us through Xbox.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Gaming,
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
I'm not tripping because
we could not have done this without you. A year ago, we welcomed the talented studios at Bethesda Software to Xbox. updates to their games and building new experiences for you to enjoy. We know that everyone has been eager to see Starfield. Our show today has highlighted gameplay.
So if this is gonna be the end of the show,
with an extended first look
where's
at one of the
Hellblade
most
2?
anticipated games in Xbox history. This is Starfield.
Dang, hold on, man.
The wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that man has measured it.
Yeah, I'm about to take this wish card off. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
It's starting to freeze on my end. Hold on. Yeah, I'm about to stop this stream. This part of the stream.
Looks like he's going from star to star, maybe.
Todd Howard.
It's hard to express how excited all of us at Bethesda are.
For bad.
We waited a long time.
The stream's still going on, but the what you call it is yeah.
But this time, we'll be exploring space. So let's jump right in. This is early in the game.
Damn, peep
Hey,
the
Sam,
Todd
can you
Howard drip.
put your stream?
Huh?
Can you put the rest of the stream up on your end, bro? Because I mean the rest of the showcase up on your end because mine started freezing up.
All right, hold on for a sec.
Don't worry, I'm about to make an upgrade very soon.
It looks like we're finally getting gameplay of Starfield.
This is about to be a whole extended experience of Starfield. It better be a wow factor because Xbox dropped the ball badly today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of disappointed with this showcase.
Yep.
Yeah, they still got some patching up to do with this game. I'm seeing a little bit of choppiness on the movement.
Yep.
I see why they may have delayed it. Like if you look to the moving environment on the side, you can see it's like chopping a little bit.
Yeah, they still got work to do.
Graphically, it looks pretty impressive, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, figure facts.
So it's first person and third person, typical Bethesda.
Yeah, the way it's looking, yeah. But forget about the game for a minute, though. Like in my opinion, it's just like all the other showcases. They start out good, but then they drop the ball in a lot of games. Like we barely saw anything like Xbox Game Studio, like first party titles within this press conference.
And nothing new to really look forward to like that. I mean, they showing updates on games they pretty much showed last year. That's my biggest problem with the showcase. Is like you teased these games last year, and now you're showing us the gameplay this year. Like, so we're gonna have to either wait till the Game Awards to see something of significance, maybe, or a whole nother year till the next showcase.
Yeah, but you do have to remember though they have the Xbox extended joint coming out in a couple of days.
Something tells me that's not gonna be like a lot of new big IPs. They're just gonna like do interviews on what they've shown and maybe show some new little indies coming to Game Pass.
All right, you see the screen, y'all?
No, you have to put the you have to share it.
All right, hold on.
You know, mine like if I would have kept it up, but mine just like froze up.
Bro, look at the choppiness of the game.
Oh,
It's very distracting.
Yeah, I see frame rate drops in the game.
But I know if they didn't show it, it would have been a problem. So they probably had no choice.
all right.
Oh yeah,
How
facts.
about now?
All right, I got it up.
Here you go.
All right, from like my intake with the game, like Starfield, don't get me wrong, it looks good. It's a good looking game, but you can definitely see frame drops. You can see a little bit of mishaps in the game, but I would definitely play it still day one. From what I say, I definitely play it.
Yeah, because I can see why they want to go back and take their time and fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm happy to like they got delayed instead of them coming out broken and unfinished and stuff like that. Giving them time to fix up what they need to fix.
Yeah.
New Atlantis.
Jemison.
From what I ain't gonna lie, I'm highly disappointed today on this Xbox showcase.
You just say Xbox, you just had one job to do.
Yeah, they basically, man, like they got all those studios, like all of those studios.
Bro, that's what I've been telling you, man. It's like the quantity over quality.
Yeah, and it seems that's going to be a continuing trend with Xbox going forward, unfortunately for us as Xbox fans.
Now, if any fanboy, Xbox fanboy praising this showcase, need to smack themselves.
There will be. I already know there will be.
I can't comprehend this, yo. It's like a bare bones situation right now.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter right now looking, and people are highly disappointed with this showcase.
Shit, I'm looking at too on Twitter.
It's not going to be good for Xbox when this is done. I'll tell you that much.
I'm over here looking. PlayStation fanboys is roasting it.
Absolutely. They are literally destroying it.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like State I would say what it was. I'm tripping. Starfield is not. It actually looks good. I definitely would play it day one. But man, like, come on, bro.
This is not it, bro. I'm sorry, Xbox, but this is not it. This.
Let's see. And we only got like 15. Well, no, we got about what 5 more minutes left off of this whole presentation. Whole time, man. The whole time, I'm disappointed, bro.
Right.
Starfield is looking a little bit of a disappointment. At the same time, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about Starfield, but at the same time, I'm disappointed with the game.
I mean, it looks like a decent Bethesda game to me, like a decent Bethesda game.
Right.
Yeah.
I really don't want to see anybody damage control in this fucking show, bro. Excuse
You
my
know,
language.
you know they're gonna damage control heavy, bro. Like the Xbox fanboys gonna be extremely damage controlling it. I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, like I said, it wasn't that bad of a showcase. It was decent, but
It wasn't the show Xbox needed, though.
Right.
Definitely
exactly,
not.
exactly. Like I'm just Starfield making it not soldable for people to buy it in a way. If you think about it,
Mm-hmm.
because really Xbox needs to show more first party titles.
Right.
This is more third party, man. I'm going on a rant right after this goes off. I better be prepared.
I mean, you could fly in space. That's pretty cool. That's probably the. But what else do you do in space? Like
in the space, it looks hella dead right now in space. It ain't got nothing going on.
Okay, here's some action.
That's kind of interesting, right there, the space part of it.
Yep. Oh, space battles, cool.
Yeah. Log, get up, board. You can customize your own spaceships.
Customize your character, your ship. So
Mm-hmm.
That's somebody on Twitter said they're adding more items to Halo Halo is adding more items to Flight Sim than to their own game.
That's facts, though. I am seriously sleepy right now. The rest of the show has become a snore fest. You know, I'm about to say something. Watch on Twitter.
Mass Effect, is that you?
it was.
Oh shit! Damn, scope of this game is freaking huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But I ain't gonna lie, if this ends the show, I'm gonna be disappointed for real. Which it looks like it's gonna end the show.
It is because only got 1 more minute left. You said an hour and 30. What, hour and 35 minutes?
Yep, 95 minutes in total.
I'm looking at the world is pretty much nothing.
Yeah, but out of the 3 showcases, I put this at number 1. The Future Game Show number 2, and the Summer Game Fest number 3.
Damon is about to crash, honestly. If like these are the showcases they showing us, I'm thinking that the next video game crash since the Atari days might be coming soon, unfortunately.
Yeah, since '83. Yeah, because I was alive when it happened.
Mhm.
And there was stuff just like this where they was just doing the bare minimum. I would
I mean,
assume,
just like
right, Sin?
yeah, but the original Crash, it was just trash games coming out, and games that nobody wanted. So basically, people just got tired of it. It's like most of that stuff was just sitting in bargain bins trying to get rid of it. But just now, it's like lack of innovation. It's like, I mean, I don't know.
Oh man. I mean, I don't think this crash will be due to the lack of innovation this time around, but I'm thinking it's because all games as a service is now vying for your money. So a lot of games are gonna go unplayed, lose money. It's gonna be bad.
Oh, believe me, I'm letting y'all two talk because when I talk, I'm about to rant.
This
Don't
is
get me
the
wrong.
next 12 months, man.
I'm anticipating some of these games, but like I said, I mean, I didn't go in like believing the hype or high expectations. Like, I mean, you can tell like majority of these games are gonna be coming out 2023. That's why I stated earlier. It's like 23 is gonna be big for games and stuff like. That's when these consoles are really gonna flourish. Like I'm talking about both systems, stuff like that. PC, I mean, PC's gonna be PC. They're gonna flourish anyway. So. Yeah,
Wow,
but like I said, I
Xbox.
mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not coming in like for the rest of the year like expecting anything big. That's just me.
If God of War comes out this November, I don't know what Xbox counterpunch to that will be because they won't have any.
I got a war. I'd say that's next year.
If it ain't, then they doomed, man. They doomed.
I don't see how because majority of the games that put the majority of consoles that's been sold from Sony has been from scalpers.
Yep.
Incredibly disappointed in this showcase.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all two talk and give y'all opinions about it before I go on my rant.
Yeah.
I just, for me, it's like I want Xbox to prove that they can hang with Sony and make just as quality games as Sony does with their first party output. And it just seems like that's not the direction they really want to go. And I understand it. You want to diversify yourself. You want to have a wide variety of games for people on Game Pass. And that's very understandable to me. But when you're getting clowned for not having the same level of detail in certain games and you're not putting out like the games that are like cinematic and you're showing games years in advance and then we're not even seeing them on this stage, like example Hellblade 2, then that's a problem with me. Like Hellblade 2 was shown to us before the Series X even launched, and we have yet to see a lick of true gameplay from it besides that few second portion they showed us last year. And Starfield was their most anticipated game, and the game looks absolutely fantastic in a lot of aspects, but to show it in this performance when you got this many eyes on a product and have it look as choppy as it did, it shows that this game really still is not ready to be released. And the delay may have been a good thing for it, but if they're pushing it for an early 2023 release date, is it really going to be ready in that time frame? Because those performance issues were very, very eye-catching. They don't have any big blockbusters coming out right away. And it seems like a lot of these games can still be pushed back because they're not really polished the way they should be right now.
Yeah.
Forza looks great, but still no specific release date. No big banger of a game besides what they showed with Forza and Redfall and a few other titles. But those titles don't personally excite me besides Forza. Redfall looks good, but it's not a game I'm going to like go on my way to like be like, oh, I'm gonna play this day one. Like,
True.
I'm disappointed because this is not the show I thought, in my opinion at least, that Xbox needed to show like this is why we deserve to take the crown from PlayStation and Nintendo. Like, And if Sony does decide to put something out, like a showcase of sorts, maybe they will in the next couple of weeks, who knows, then I don't think that they will have much of a hard time knocking Xbox off the platform that they're on right now. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, see if yeah, what up, official? Unofficial said Redfall looks decent. Maybe their Destiny. They say you took the words out of my mouth. I've been waiting for Hellblade 2. Yeah, same here, because like Hellblade 2, we saw it 3 years ago, and we only got a little bit of gameplay, like you mentioned. So, I mean, it'll be a couple years away. But like I said, I mean, majority of the titles, I mean, like I said early in the show, majority of them gonna be coming out next year. So that's where that's really, you know, these consoles are really gonna shine. But like I said, as for the rest of the year, Xbox doesn't have anything. Well, they have very minor things to show, but nothing major. Because all the major stuff would be next year. I mean, like I said, those are games that will be like I said, the Redfall, Forza, that Plague's Tale, you know, that definitely wowed me. The Flight Simulator, you know, especially with the Halo Infinite and the Top Gun, you know, DLC that's on there. But I mean, as far as some of the rest of them, it's like, yeah, some of those I'll play on PC, like the turn-based strategy. That's definitely I'll play on PC. And like for the PC players, like I said, you know, it's good for them. You know, PC Game Pass, you got stuff going to them like League of Legends and all that stuff that's on there. That's cool and all, but to me, like I said, I mean, I wasn't going there with all hype and anthem for some of it, but just like I said, I mean, from the past few these games, these showcases, like there's only a very few titles that I like. I mean, and all the rest was just fluff. It was like, I'll just pass on.
Yeah, I just don't really have the words. It's, the unofficial official says, I think all of this is the effects of Game Pass and how they lock creators into contracts. We are now seeing how this backs creators to a wall. And I'm not necessarily going to agree with that. I mean, in some ways I do agree, but in some ways I don't. I just think it's like Xbox trying to really diversify their portfolio of games to appeal to a wide variety of gamers. And I don't necessarily know if that's what they need to do to try to win the core market. Because yes, people are going to be there, but you got to have those big games that knock it out of the park. And I really don't see where they showcase that at. And I definitely agree with a lot of your points. And
yeah, because when it comes to both sides, like especially like with Game Pass and of course with Sony have their you know, their subscription service, like when it comes like to backwards compatibility and all that stuff, I mean they're both, it's like apples and oranges and stuff like that. Like I mean, like for some of them, they didn't like the way like on the PlayStation side, like they don't allow like as much freedom as they need to versus Xbox. So it's like, yeah, like I mean, probably to a certain extent they'll allow them like, you know, little independence like to do this and that, but other things like, hey, look, you gotta have this, like, you know, I mean, how those terms are laid out, like that's beyond me because we're not in the boardrooms. We're not sitting across the table reading terms and stuff like a lawyer, you know.
it for me, it's just like they showcase the Xbox Series consoles as the world's most powerful console, right? And I'm not seeing that power be put on display with side scrollers and like top over the top camera view like games. Like maybe a few games have pushed the envelope, but as far as some of the first party games they showed, most of these things look like Nintendo Switch style games. Where is that power? Where's that eats monsters for breakfast? I'm not seeing it. Where is it? Because it's definitely not here in 2020. It definitely didn't come in 2020. It wasn't present that much in 2021. 2022, the year's almost done. We're halfway through it, and I'm still not seeing it eat monsters for breakfast. And 2023 looks like those monsters that might be eaten for breakfast might get pushed out to that early 2023 time frame.
Right.
So what's going on?
Who knows? Unofficial saying Xbox presentations are always mid. Yeah, because like, well, for this presentation versus last year's was a lot better. You know, per se, like I said, I mean, it's just, I mean, they started out great out the gate, but it just started like, you know, creeping behind. You know, it's like it's always like, you know, it always has like a point, like, oh, it gets right there, then it starts dropping the ball. I was like, oh, come on. But I know it's just times. Like I said, to each their own. It's like I said, like certain games will appeal to certain people, but I mean, like you said, like for the Diablo, it's like, okay, it's cool you show the gameplay, but you show. I was like, that one went a little too long, and like I said, that game won't be out until next year.
Yeah, you're showcasing it like it's right around the corner, and then we come to find out it has the same release date as everything else you showed at this show. 2023, very vague. Who the hell knows? When is it coming? I don't know. They don't know. It's crazy.
I don't know. They need to do better.
I guess it's my turn to rant, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
The floor is all yours.
First off, with Obsidian, what the hell was that bullcrap game that they was bringing that's supposed to come out in November this year? That's my question.
All that permanent.
Yeah, what the hell type of game is that?
I mean, that's something you see out of history class, because that kind of artwork. But like I said, I mean, yeah, it's on console and PC, but they should have just left that as PC only.
All right, well, let me get the likes out the way first before I go on my rant. Okay. So the games that I like that I definitely want to play is the Forza Horizon Hot Wheels one. You feel me? I definitely want to play that for sure. And come to find out from what I'm seeing on this picture, Gotham Knights look like it's coming to Game Pass. But not surprising. But anyways, I digress. Let's get back to it, right? So A Plague's Tale Requiem is another game that really caught my interest. Everybody know I like the first one. But Requiem is definitely gonna be something I'm definitely playing day one. You feel me? Another game that I'm definitely looking forward to actually playing. Hold on, I'm looking for right now. Scorn. Grounded, I'll play the story mode of it. Then Warhammer's 40,000 Dark Tide is something I play story wise. The game High on Life is another one that's weird to me, but I'll see it probably playing it. But then the other games that are definitely coming to Game Pass in 2023, you know. It's like Redfall, I'm definitely excited about. I like that game. And Starfield, I got to see more. Even though we've seen a good bit of it, I got to see more for what it is because it was choppy, lagging and all that, and you can tell there's frame rate drops. So this is where the bad comes into play, and this is where my rant comes in. Microsoft has approximately 23 studios right now. Well, no, 25 studios right now. We haven't seen Hellblade 2. We haven't seen anything from Compulsion Games. The Coalition wasn't even there. We seen 343 Industries as far as their little spaceship or cart, whatever it is, on Flight Simulator. They brought back Sea of Thieves. All these games that we've seen on here really didn't interest me on the slightest bit. Microsoft have a lot of first-party studios, and they didn't even utilize any of that in this press conference like that. So what the hell is this purchase of these studios if they're not going to utilize it? And I understand that we're going through a pandemic. That's a fact. We're still going through it. The pandemic ain't even over. But we're in a better situation now than where we were in 2020. All these games is coming out in 2023, understandable. But the problem remains is, where's the first party titles? You feel me? We know we're not going to see Gears for a while because they just started working on Gears 6. They already have another IP they're working on. I'm disappointed that they didn't showcase any more of Hellblade from Ninja Theory. Like Hellblade 2. People wanted to see that. Compulsion games. People wanted to see that. There was rumors about a Golden Eye game. There was nothing that was worthwhile playing, shown at this presentation. This is a highly disappointment. This is unacceptable for Microsoft. This is unacceptable at all. As a gamer, this is unacceptable. We deserve better. We buy these consoles, it don't matter what platform it is, we expect to get great games from first-party titles. Instead, we had got console launch exclusives, meaning they're timed exclusives going to the next consoles. And then some of these games that we've seen, it was uninteresting. How are they going to hype up these gaming showcases and to be let down with bullcrap games? I'm telling you right now, right? From this Xbox game showcase that we've been through, like we've seen, and from the Future Game Show, and from the Summer Game Fest, and these other showcases that they've shown, the Devolver Show digital showcases have all been letdowns for the Summer 2022 showcase. It's all been letdowns. What is the purpose of doing these showcases if y'all ain't got y'all first party titles ready? Only two real first party titles that we've really seen that was worthwhile was Redfall and Starfield, and now there's 3 and Forza Motorsport. That one game from Obsidian, really? Who in their right mind was going to play that? QB, are you going to play that?
Nope.
Sinister, are you going to play that?
Nah.
I rest my case. This is an epic fail for Microsoft within this press conference. Don't get me wrong. This press conference was actually better than the Future Game Showcase and the Summer Game Fest, but it wasn't worthwhile. Microsoft have all these studios, all these first-party studios, and haven't utilized not a one game that was worth the mention right now. I'm going to pull it up, shall we? I'm going to pull up all these studios that Microsoft owns right now. Give me a second. Because this rant is far from over. I'm sorry. This ain't gonna be a long stream because we're almost done. Microsoft owns 343 Industries, The Coalition, Compulsion Games, Double Fine Production, The Initiative, In Exile, Mojang, Ninja Theory, Obsidian, Playground Games, Rare, Turn 10, Undead Labs, World Edge, Xbox Game Studio Potion, Alpha Dog, Crane, Bethesda Game Studios, ID Software, Machine Games, Round Studios, Tango Gameworks, ZeniMax Online Studios. That's a lot of studios. And yet we barely got any first party titles from this showcase. Like, come on. People been waiting to hear about an Indiana Jones. They announced that a couple years ago? People been waiting.
Where's Wolfenstein 3, bro?
Where's that at? Like, I'm dead serious, man. Like, for real, man. Like, come on, Microsoft. You bought all them studios, but we over here saying what we always gotta say, wait till next year, wait till next year, wait till next year. People are tired of saying that, and people are tired of waiting for that. Exactly. We want quality games, not no quantity games. Like, straight up. Rare got so many franchises right now, they ain't utilize it. They got Killer Instinct and they ain't utilize it. You heard me? Microsoft got so many franchises and not utilizing their franchises. Like, what the hell is wrong with Microsoft? Like, Phil Spencer, you are a gamer. Like, straight up, you are a gamer, but you need to know what the gamers want. You want to diversify your portfolio, that's fine, but it's quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. If you want to compete on the levels of Google and Amazon Luna, PlayStation, that's fine, but have great quality first-party titles. You're doing a lot of acquisitions, that's cool and all that, but make sure y'all got the games in line when y'all do these presentations. Like, straight up. I'm tired of this, bro. I'm tired of these press conferences. They building up the hype and they let people down, bro. Like, straight up, man.
I gotta say one thing that I missed that I really want to touch on that I feel is pretty important, and that is the fact that Xbox, Phil Spencer came out and said we know it's important to get these Japanese games in to Game Pass and on our platform. You know, that's very important to us, yada yada. But I'm like, You're bringing one franchise that's already on PlayStation, where they're dominating next to Nintendo. They're not gonna buy an Xbox to play a game they already have access to.
Yeah.
Why do you think Persona is gonna move the needle for you in Japan when they already have Switches and PlayStations to play that game they've already beaten multiple times? That's not gonna do it. You gotta buy or create a Japanese studio from the ground up and create some unique experiences that they have not seen before on other platforms.
Facts.
That's garbage.
Facts. That's why I was just about to get to that right next. Like right then and there, I was just about to get to that. So
Do your thing, bro. I just had to point that out.
We're about to add on to it. Even though Microsoft is starting to sell more consoles in Japan, that's cool. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But they need a stronger presence on the software department, which is the games.
Yep.
Tepanobu Edagaki said it himself. He wants to work with Microsoft to create exclusive games. He wants the acquisition. You heard it happen. Platinum Games wants to work with Microsoft again. It can happen. The ball is in Microsoft's court to actually do that. Instead of acquiring these published studios, build your studios from the ground up or at least acquire Platinum Games. They will have something in that era. Hell, open up a studio and bring back 99 Nights. Everybody remembers 99 Nights for the Xbox 360 or Blue Dragon. You heard me? Or Lost Odyssey, The Last Remnant. Like, for real, Microsoft. From what I'm looking at this press conference, this is an L. This wasn't a W. This was an L. That new Japanese game that y'all just got, that it looked like it's gonna be a hack and slash kind of a strugglish type of game, like on the levels of Ninja Gaiden. I'm glad they have that. It's gonna be on Game Pass. I'm playing it day one.
Long, yeah.
Yeah, I'll play that. But all in all, this was an epic fail, bro. Like straight up. Now, this ain't gonna be a live stream, but I'm definitely gonna watch the extended version to see what they're talking about, see if they can bring something different to the table, because they said they got trailers to other games from what I heard, and from what they said. They got more games that they're going to show outside of what we saw today, and a little bit interviews or whatever. But from what this is, man, this is a major fail, a major flop for Microsoft. You want us to buy your consoles and buy Game Pass, and y'all want to play these games on Game Pass, that's fine. But have something ready for us to be wild about. You started off good in this press conference, then it ended up being an epic fail all the way towards the end. Right after Forza Motorsport, it went down here from there. Like, for real. If I had to rate this, it's the same thing like the Future Game Show, a 3.5 out of 5. It's okay. It wasn't the best thing since sliced bread. They dropped the ball a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a 3.5 out of 5 for me. What about you, Sin QB?
You go ahead, Dart QB.
Yes, sir. For me, I'm gonna be a little bit more bad with this take. And Xbox guys might hate me, but I am the mercenary, and the PlayStation guys hired me today. So here we go. I have to give this show point blank. You were right by giving it that 3 out of 5 because that's what it deserves. But I'm gonna give this show 3 out of 10 personally, because I really wanted Xbox to come out and compete with PlayStation, even though Phil Spencer said that we're not in the business trying to compete with PlayStation. PlayStation's in this business to compete with you and Nintendo, and they are eating your lunch, and you are not really trying to do anything about it other than say, look at this diverse lineup of games we have. Sometimes diversity is not equal to quality. Like, quantity sometimes doesn't equal to quality, and vice versa. So in certain cases, you have a lot of games, but are those games really games that people are really striking to play? And the question is, a lot of these games, no. Like, right now, we just finished watching this press conference. It's fresh on our minds, and I can barely remember about 70 to 60% of the games they showed because they were so lackluster to me personally.
Yep.
Like, the biggest game to me they showed was Forza, and that's the game I'm most excited about, obviously. But other IPs that they've announced literally years ago, we have still yet to see gameplay of, such as Hellblade 2, Project Mara, which wasn't even mentioned at all, and even Everwild, which they don't even know what the hell the game is. But yet it's been shown to us for 2 years now, going on 3. So what is going on? When is Xbox going to realize you have to compete with PlayStation? It's not just about Google. It's not just about Amazon. It's not just about other competing tech giants. It's about the gaming land space that you're currently in. Xbox is a game platform, has to compete with Sony on some level because now Sony is bringing their games to PC. So what's going to happen when they start to bring more games to PC and people brag about these Sony experiences that they experience on PlayStation and now they're on PC too? So they're going to take your entire audience away from you if you're not fighting back. Xbox really has to go back to the labs, reevaluate what the hell they're doing with their first party output, and reevaluate their third party situations. Because on PlayStation stages, we see bigger third parties like Capcom, Square Enix, and a lot of other third party games, to name a few. And we hardly see major third party games on Xbox's stages. And that was one of the issues that I've had that I spoke about before the live stream went live. It's because they need to get these major third-party games showcased on their platform. And it looks like they're trying to do that with this whole Hideo Kojima deal, but that was literally just an announcement. And I'm highly doubting we're even going to see a lick of gameplay from that next year at the next year's showcase.
Yeah.
So 3 out of 10 for me. Forza was the livest thing they showed. I really enjoyed seeing the gameplay. I'm actually watching it right now on my TV while I'm discussing this. And I'm just saying it's a 3 out of 10 for me because I don't see how Xbox is trying to tip the scales when it comes to dealing with the quality PlayStation presents on their platform. Do they have a lot of games? Absolutely. A lot of diverse games that look fun and interesting to a lot of people, but not to me. 3 out of 10.
Now, before you even say anything on your end, I just found out something about Avowed. Right, Avowed basically went through a big reboot in 2020. So the game, we're not going to see Avowed for a while. So that's what's up. Why we didn't see Avowed today, because it went through a big reboot. So that gives that question of, do Microsoft have management issues when it comes to game development? And I'm leaning, at first I was like, I don't give them a chance, but now I'm leaning towards, yeah, they do have a problem with management on their games. So with that being said, when I look at Microsoft, they're going to have to, in the words of 702, they're going to have to get it together. That's facts. But back to you, Sinister, my fault.
Oh man, I'm gonna give this show a 4. Here's my reason why. After seeing the past 2 showcases, like I said, they had some good titles on there, but it started falling apart after that.
Mm-hmm. The
reason I give Xbox the showcase, like, there were some games on there that I like, Redfall, Plague's Tale, Motorsport, do that one. The Horizon 5 DLC. That Wulong game. Those games wowed me, but all the rest was like, I don't expect to be playing those. But however, especially with Starfield, add that to the list. But as far as like the showcase itself, was like, okay, yeah, some of it was a little too much. The Diablo 4, the gameplay, that was a little too long. You could have cut that down a little bit. And then, of course, like the little thing at the end, towards the end, is like, okay, the Kojima announcement, that could have been a whole separate thing.
Yeah, they should have used that for the extended version instead of on that showcase.
Exactly, but don't get me wrong, I give them effort trying to, diversify, but like I said, like, you got to compete out here. Because I mean, most of your big titles you got delayed to next year. It's like for right now, Xbox this year is like you've been taking some L's. Like I mean, you took some W's in some areas, but on some areas right now you've been taking some major L's and stuff like that. And Sony, you're not off the hook either. You took some L's as well. So I mean, like I said, you getting the equal smoke. I mean, it's just right now for the big two, it's just not looking good and stuff like that. But however, presentation wise, is it better than last year? No. I mean, stuff like that. That's the only reason I gave you a 4 because I'm being nice about it because you showed a little bit more things in there that interest me. But as far as the rest of the show, you got to do better. As far as like the management, yeah, it seems like you got management issues behind the scenes, like especially with the initiative. Like you lost your director, many people going and leaving and stuff like that. It was like, what is going on back there? You know, it was like, I don't know. It's just behind the scenes, it's just they have too many issues going on. They need to get this, like you said, get it together, man. Get your shit together, fix it. Like I said,
Yeah.
as I've stated many times before, next year that's when you're really gonna see these games start to shine. So like,
Yeah, I
but,
agree. I
and
agree.
before I close out, like as like I said, it's like for those games that got delayed to next year, you got all this time from now up until that game releases. So better use that time wisely. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'll just say also this too. Like, okay, even though we got a lot of games coming out in 2023, we still have games to play on Xbox in 2022. If they're exclusive, they're basically like third party exclusive. So at least there's something to play. But at the end of the day, from what Microsoft did in that standpoint, honestly, this was a disappointing showcase. It was good from the beginning, but it like went downhill after Forza. They had some good games that they showed that kind of that interest me, but at the end of the day, it wasn't it. Like my thing is, I was going into here thinking that they was going to show more first party titles. Instead, I say 70% of the showcase was I say about doggone third party titles, third party timed exclusives. You know, so it was majority timed exclusive, third party stuff. It's barely any first party titles. So, like I said, from what I'm seeing, Microsoft does have management issues. You heard me? They're gonna have to do a better job in that aspect. Put their foot down on some of the stuff. Because like I said, a lot of the studios we didn't see. Like Compulsion, we've been waiting to see what Compulsion been bringing to the table since 2019. 2019, it's 2022.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Compulsion should have been had something. We should have got a trigger for something. I already knew that in Exile we wasn't going. Excuse me, we wasn't going to see anything because they just finished up Wasteland 3. Double Fine Production, we're not going to see anything because they just finished up Psychonauts 2. You feel me? We expected that. That wasn't coming. But the other games that put their games out around 2019, they should have at least had something.
Yep.
Like we should have got a release date for Hellblade 2. Like that's one of my highly anticipated games. I know Stalker 2, we're not going to see that because of the war that's going on between Ukraine and Russia. You know what I mean? Same thing with Atomic Heart, because that looks like that's getting delayed to 2023. But dang, man, they got to be more transparent and blunt of what's going on, or letting us know anything. You feel me? Like they want to keep everything tight up. I think the reason why they kept everything tight up more this go around than last time is because they didn't have no wow factor type of games this showcase. You know, so that's where my disappointment lies at. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Now we look at it. This showcase now as the past, and now we just got to look forward. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we are all gamers. We love video games. We want the best quality games. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're the gamer section, because we do this for the gamers by the gamers.
Right.
You know, so I'm done now. I ain't got nothing else to say. You know, I'm just on it, but it is what it is. So we're gonna leave it on that note, man. It's the end of the gamer section post show, and I'm highly disappointed. I know all of us is highly disappointed, but it is what it is. So you know, like I said, y'all follow us on all of our social medias. We're basically the gamer section social media on all of the gamer section stuff because we got a lot planning, a lot brewing for this year and next year. It's about to be lit. You know what I mean? Because we got some stuff planning for next summer, so y'all definitely stay tuned for that. Y'all can follow me on all my social medias at Real KAYOKANO. I do respond to everybody. I do talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? If everybody's wanting on the music side, I took a hiatus on music for a little bit, but I am back with some new music soon, so y'all stay tuned for that. Yo, man. So, Sinister, go give your outros.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Sinister. Enjoyed this showcase with Kano, and of course, along with QB. Glad happy you come in and share with us. Yeah, you can follow me on my social media, Conshire19 on Twitter, on Instagram is Sinister1019, and yeah, stay tuned for the podcast later on.
For shiggity. And yo, QB, showcase your outros and where they can find you.
Of course, thank the gamer section for having me back, man. It's always a pleasure linking up with the guys, man. They've been doing really great things on the channel, from bringing showcases of games and interviews with developers, as well as fantastic reviews that you guys can follow on their channel, of course. Be sure to turn on all notifications and subscribe to the channel, and you will never miss a piece of awesome content on their channel. It's always great. Showcase, we'll get into it some later time, but this is your boy, the Darkest Hero QB, aka the Gaming Mercenary, and the PlayStation guys hired me today, man. I had to assassinate Xbox, so it's a sad day, but I didn't even have to do anything because they did it to themselves. Sinister, I'm glad you enjoyed the showcase, bro. Lots of games were really intriguing. They're not always going to be for everybody. Particularly, I have a certain taste of game that I look for when it comes to showcases, and they didn't really appeal to me mostly, unfortunately. But it's okay, because I'm sure a lot of people have discovered or will discover their favorite games when these games do start to launch out. And it looks like Xbox is trying to get their things situated, and hopefully they will. But that day is not today. But this has been the gamer section. And y'all can catch the podcast later. So peace out, y'all.
Yeah, peace later.
All right.